I'm that Cyclops guy. I'm pretty sure you can figure out why they call me that. Or not. You can find me on all of the socials, including Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube with that _Cyclops_guy. I'm a variety streamer. I play a ton of different games, everything from Tetris to Grand Theft Auto and everything in between.
Let's do this. Hey everyone, Koimiya X here, dad by day, gamer by night, sometime streamer, aka old man. I give the hot takes here at Garbage In, Garbage Out that nobody has asked for. I am a variety streamer that has been streaming for 13 years now. I've been on every big platform and several small ones that don't exist anymore. If you want the most recent up-to-date information about me, just follow me on Twitter at KoimiyaX. I like to collect autographed Funko Pops, football jerseys, and comics.
What's up, losers? Neodeath here, and welcome to my graveyard. I'm the third host of Garbage In, Garbage Out. I stream on Twitch and then repost daily on YouTube, so go check those out. Fun little fact about me is I also love Lego. We've been having a blast doing this, communicating with fans, and also talking about gaming and entertainment news from the week.
And we would like to welcome you
to
Garbage In, Garbage Out.
Okay, so Koimiya, you really got to change that since you're not dad by day, gamer by night. Sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Redo the whole thing for season 2.
I plan on doing something for it. Yeah.
You know, should we do like a whole Friends thing?
No.
If we could get a theme song, that'd be kind of cool.
Friends is horrible.
I do have an app that'll help me create a theme song for this. So
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, just give me, maybe I can come up with some lyrics. If you guys want to throw some lyrics in there, we can create something.
Oh boy, are we gonna be busting a rap here?
Okay, now all of my... That's weird. Continue. Don't mind me.
I was just gonna say, yes, we could do it as a rap style. We could do it as a new metal style, so we can rap, do rap and rock and metal, and you know what? Just no disrespecting Chester Bennington at all. I'm not gonna try and make it his voice because that is just a once in a generation voice.
Right.
I cannot scream like the devil and sing like an angel like that. Whoa! Too much face. Too much face.
Dream close up.
Whoa!
If anybody remembers that.
No,
yeah.
Nobody remembers that.
Unfortunately. Sorry, I'm just... Now all of a sudden UniChat's deciding to cooperate, so it's like a barrage of all my test messages just went through.
Wow.
And so I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I think I figured out what it was.
What
was that?
I wasn't streaming when I was sending the test messages.
But you could still still be able to like
you would think that, yeah, but no. Like as soon as it like went live on Beam, it was just like bing 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 all of my like kicking YouTube test messages and all that.
For anybody watching, that's a very Midwestern thing to say. Yes, but no. We also go like, yeah, no, yeah.
So yeah, no means yes, and no, yeah means no.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a Midwest thing.
It's kind of like here, bless your heart means, you're retarded or fuck you kind of thing.
So
they say, Neodeath, you were kind of making that reference to Wayne's World. I actually just saw an interview with, what's his name, with Alice Cooper. Mm-hmm. And he said ever since that, that movie came out and he had his cameo, at least once during every single show he ever does when he lets people come backstage with their backstage passes, somebody always does that. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. And he always responds the same way he did in the movie, like, get up, you're worthy. You're worthy.
Just holds out his hand.
Yep. That's that whole thing. He'll do that. And apparently he was only told when he agreed to do that they wanted him to sing the song and that they would take a few hours. And then once he got there, they were like, "Hey, would you mind doing a few lines?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't mind." And they gave him like 5 pages of dialogue. And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, when do you want to film this?" And they're like, "Oh, in about 20 minutes." He's like, "I didn't memorize a lot of it, but I just winged it." And turned out that almost everything that I said was not in the script, but Mike Myers and Dana Carvey just kept going with me. So.
Right. I mean, you're playing against those two. I'm sure they can keep up with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cyclops, you do realize that your Twitch alert says you're back in Japan, right?
Oh, mother shit.
Back in Japan? That don't look like Japan. It's like a graveyard.
So... No, Neo's yours says, "What am I playing today? Let's find out."
It always says that.
Right.
Right now,
honestly, I haven't been live since the last time we did the show. I haven't played anything. I haven't posted anything on YouTube. I've just been kind of...
I feel bad because it's like I had this hyped of the thing of I play the bad game so you don't have to, and then I've done Gollum once.
Yeah.
And it's like I've had an issue every time since then. Like I came home from work the one day, I had no internet. Then I haven't been feeling good lately.
Right.
And it just, I came home.
Those are things that are like completely out of your control. It's not like you came home and you said, "Fuck it, I'm not playing."
No, I mean that's why I at least did the Octopath the one day because I'm like I need to do something, and then yesterday I was going to do Gollum after work, and I came home and I passed out at about 7:30 in the morning and woke up at like 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm like, well, I guess that 10 a.m. stream is done, So.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying like you just woke up, and we were all like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
I mean, you could have still done a little bit if you had the time.
I could have. I might tonight because the boys are staying at the mother-in-law's. So maybe later tonight. Maybe.
Okay. Don't hold your breath.
So I don't know. The wife said she found that I don't remember which streaming service she said, but one of them has the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Paramount, I think.
Yeah, Paramount has it.
So
I watched that on the way flying to Disneyland, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of the first night. Any of those like parody ones.
Well, see, that's your problem.
The only one that's good that I do like from way back in the day was Airplane.
Airplane is fantastic. But
I mean, I still quote that one today.
Count it.
I have a drinking problem.
Airplane. Right.
Who doesn't quote Airplane though?
But like there was just like the scary movies, those just got ridiculous too after a while.
Well, after the first two, because that's when the Wayans brothers weren't in charge of them anymore. And then that was actually the guys from Airplane and Naked Gun that took that over. And now they're doing a reboot of the original Scary Movie with the Wayans brothers back in charge. So it's like now it's going to be and I actually saw an interview. It was with the Wayans brothers. They said they're making this exactly how they made the first one, and basically they just don't care if they offend anybody. And everyone was like, "Oh, but what about this newer audience? They're more sensitive." And they're like, "Well, let them be more sensitive. We're doing it this way."
Right.
It's like,
see, and that's why I'm cautiously optimistic about Spaceballs 2. Like on the one hand, it's like, oh man, in its prime, woohoo, we're getting a sequel.
Right.
But then on the other hand, I'm like, can Mel Brooks make a movie today? Can
make a Mel Brooks movie.
Can Mel Brooks make a Mel Brooks movie today? Like Blazing Saddles could not be fucking done today.
Boycotted so fast.
Young Frankenstein, yes, he could probably do that today. Robin Hood, there's a couple of jokes in that probably would not fly today. Dracula Dead and Loving It, it's been a while since I've seen that, but from what I can recall, he could probably do that one today. But Blazing Saddles, there's no way in hell he could have done that today.
Right.
Like, I was even actually watching old episodes of Night Court. Mm-hmm. And there's jokes on that I'm just like, ooh, that wouldn't land today, you know, like, and
I
but
mean, a lot of those old shows, you're like, ugh.
Well, they're bringing back Scrubs, and if you remember, there was almost not an episode that didn't have a joke that wasn't race related, or sexual orientation.
Oh, yeah.
Or just flat out exclusionary, and for the sake of comedy. And I'm like, are they going to be able to make it the way that it was back when, you know, and that wasn't that long ago? Is it going to be able to make it the way that it was, or are they going to try and water it down for this audience? And I'm like, I really wanted to just, you know, have the same heart that it had before, which, I mean, without those jokes, it wouldn't have been Scrubs. You know?
And see, that's why I'm hoping that Spaceballs 2, you know, Mel Brooks goes, I'm fucking 100 years old. Fuck you. I'm going to make the movie I want. You know, like I'm hoping for that, you know, and
yeah.
But you know, what is he like he could be like, what are they going to do? Boycott me? Okay, I'm living on borrowed time at this point, you know. It's like, but you know, the only ones that I see doing that this day and age is Trey and Matt. You know, they're going to make whatever they want, you know.
They pretty much said, and fucking
consequences be damned, you know. Right. They're gonna do what they want. So
I saw the last episode of South Park finally. I got
I haven't seen any of, other than the very first episode when with Trump and Satan. That was the very first, you know, of that season. That's the only one I've seen.
Well, that whole relationship kind of comes full circle in the last episode. They kind of wrap up some of their
That's what I've heard.
Threads. Yeah. But they also bring back like some of the other ones, and it's kind of funny because at the towards the end of it, there's a character, I won't ruin who, but he walks up and he goes, "What's going on here?" And then one of the character goes like, "What you're seeing is the weaving together of some of the most asinine plots that you've ever seen on screen."
Nice.
Like that's about what it is too.
Nice.
What is that?
He was clearing the fantastic counter.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Like that. I
Nothing
thought
to see here.
Ignore the man behind the counter with the spiky hair.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys noticed this. I know Koimiya, you did. My Beam hat and my Beam shirt came in.
Yay!
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
One of us.
Google
right. You're both wearing them. I can't wear one. I'm losing the mohawk, and usually
I think you need to cut like a slit in the top and just have your mohawk coming up through it, or you know, get Angel on the line and be like, "Angel, I need a special order hat."
Special hat.
Like, do you have to wear a hard hat at work?
No.
And like have a slit through the hat on your hard hat with that.
I did at one point have to wear like a bump cap because I was going underneath the car to do work, and yeah, that sucked because it just flattened the mohawk. I'm like, there's no point. Take it off and it's all like bent to the side. I'm like, okay.
All something really about Mary-ish.
Your job that you don't have.
What was that?
Who, me or him?
Him.
No, with you.
What did you say? I missed it.
No, I was saying I'm really surprised with your job that you don't have to wear a hard hat at work.
We have to wear safety glasses. That's a must.
Mm-hmm.
And gloves. And since where I am now, I'm in body, so I have to wear these sleeves so we don't get cut by the metal.
Makes sense.
It all depends on where you are in the plant, but everybody in the plant has to wear safety glasses. Period.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that just makes sense, but still, I'm just really surprised with like metal flying around. You don't.
Flying around? How do you think you build a car? Just throw the metal around and it comes out? No.
Well, didn't you see the Bugs Bunny cartoon? They just throw it up in the air and it comes down and it spills,
No. Not how that works. So,
it's not.
I don't even think in this plant you don't even go underneath the car. Really, they have it so like as it's coming down the line, it'll tilt up so you can work on it like on the side.
Mm-hmm.
So like you don't even have to do that. Like I had to do it at my old plant, which sucked because I'm so tall. I would like. Literally, where the transmission and stuff would go, I would be walking in there and I would be like barely making it through.
So you are going back to your old plant though, aren't you? Like within a year?
As far as I know, supposedly the rumor is now that they're delaying it 6 months or more, maybe. But we haven't heard any official news.
So basically, your job is like Grand Theft Auto 6.
Pretty much. I mean, so what they're trying to do is in this contract, it was supposed to go that they were bringing back the plant in this contract. They're trying to delay it as far as they can to hit the next contract to use it as another bargaining piece. That's how I see it.
Interesting.
I don't know much about it, but yeah, I just heard you guys were going back.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you heard about the guy in Ford, right? And what he said to the president, right?
No,
I saw that. Yeah,
You did not see that?
I did. Yeah, I heard about that.
not that I remember. What was going on?
That was today or this week. There was President piece of shit came to a Ford plant, and one of the guys spoke up and called him.
Yes, P protector.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then supposedly lost his job because of it. The union is behind him trying to get his job back, but then they did a GoFundMe for him, and he's already made like $800,000 off of it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw that.
And then yesterday we had the Secretary of Transportation come to our plant, and I guess it went well. I don't know. It wasn't in my area, but I was like, oh, please have that other guy come in, and I would just go off. I don't give a crap if I get fired. I would say everything I want to say.
Hey, effort. Somebody on my kick.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Effort optional is their name here.
That kind of sounds like us.
We put in effort. Ish.
We do?
Ish. No, I do remember hearing about that, and I was like, didn't he actually just walk away with more money in like a few days than he did in like working 2 years?
I mean, he did, but he also brought out the true colors. You see how the president reacts. He literally told him "fuck you" and flipped him off. Like that's the person you have in charge, a 2-year-old. Good job.
How very presidential.
Right. And I believe, they're resurfacing one where, Obama had kind of the same thing, but he was like very respectful and debating with the guy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
yeah,
we've gotten off topic.
And we don't do politics on this show unless we have to. We already said that.
We bring them up a little bit, but we try not to.
No, but
Koimiya go silent.
Yes. But no, so aside from that, how's your new year been so far? I know we did our year-end wrap-up show, which was kind of the last episode of last season.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Is it the last episode of last season, or is it the first episode of this season?
Yes. Yes.
No.
And
Because, I mean, we talked about year-end in review, but then we also talked about what we wanted to see in the new year.
Going forward.
So,
okay.
so
Yeah, I'll take it. That's why we and then, at last minute when we got on here, I'm like, well, do we want to start this as a new season, or do we just keep going on with our numbering from last time? And we're like, season. Seems good.
yeah. Sorry, my son is texting me from his mother-in-law's.
Can I play
my
Minecraft?
mother-in-law's. No, it's not that. They're having electric issues, and he's like, do you know what would cause this? I'm like, I'm not fucking there.
I'm not
No,
an electrician either.
I don't. I don't know what would cause it because I'm not there, so I can't look at it.
I know what would cause it. Electrical issues would cause
Yeah, right? Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Dude, I'm not there. Because it literally just says, do you know what would cause the TV and PlayStation to turn off? It seems to be everything on that wall is off.
That would mean a breaker, I would think.
Yeah.
That would be
You
step
would think
one for
that,
me.
but... Again,
if everything's off on the wall, then it's a breaker.
Yeah. I'm just like, no clue, I'm not there to look at it.
what I would think and what might actually be true are two different things. You know,
Because, I mean, he was playing Minecraft because I saw in my Discord, because I have my PS5 linked to my Discord. I saw that I was playing Minecraft
Yes.
for like over an hour. So, I mean,
It always screws me up on my phone when it says you're online. I'm like, oh, what's he play? Oh, it's Minecraft. That's not him.
Nope. That is not me. 9 times out of 10, I'll be
shocked
asleep.
they don't have their own accounts for it.
We're working on that.
Okay.
We're working on that. But
So then you don't cheat and get like 600 hours in Minecraft in a year.
do you honestly think I want that on my record? No.
I figured not.
I mean, it's
So-
Koimiya. We never know what he actually wants.
No, we know he speaks his mind.
I want my Switch too, goddammit.
It's in the
Yeah.
mail.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you've been saying that since June.
Yeah.
I'm sorry the
obviously not.
mail
Since the
service is
pre-orders.
so bad by you.
Since the pre-orders, it's in the mail.
It's not my fault you live out in the sticks.
I don't, though.
That's more me that lives out in the sticks.
Yeah.
And actually, even I'm not out in the sticks. No sticks.
When I lived in Illinois, that was the sticks, but
Really?
not so much like DeKalb Sycamore, but
I was gonna say not there.
and not Rockford, but
Yeah.
Genoa's in the middle of fucking nowhere, and
Yeah, it is.
and
I remember
so-
people were like so excited about Genoa, and I was like, "Why? It's like a street that is
Pretty much.
Right.
pretty
it's
much.
not even
And
along
you
the
miss
street.
it.
Mhm. For me, it's
What
more
the
of a
hell?
half blink.
Why did
No,
that
what?
pop up?
Wait, what's going on?
It says
More
reload
pop-ups?
site. Changes you made may not be saved. I didn't hit refresh or anything.
For Beam or for
No, for fucking StreamYard.
Oh.
I'll hit cancel. Like, I'm just sitting here and it's
cancel
like, bing.
shuts down the stream.
Right, the show turns off.
Yo.
Sorry, my bad. But,
Wait, real quick. Good night, everybody.
right?
So,
Alrighty. Well, I suppose we should get this show actually started now.
yeah.
Oh, we have a show?
Apparently,
I-
people watch this. Hey,
I know.
Thank you for the follow.
So I don't know if you guys saw. So remember, I sent you that video about me with telling people about how Drew Barrymore deserved to die at the very beginning of Scream. her
Yes.
character.
Yes.
So I posted that up on TikTok, and I am now being called psychotic.
But you're getting results, though,
I'm
right?
getting views. I haven't had a whole lot of interaction, but one person on there said that's not a controversial opinion. That's psychotic. And I was like, what?
What am I wrong? That's what you should have just responded with, like, tell me I'm wrong.
Right.
Psychotic, yes, we knew this, but wrong?
People were on there going like, she's just a high school girl who's playfully flirting with a guy who's flirting with her, da-da-da. And I was like, you realize this is a fictional character, right? Like, and I thought I did too much thinking about this whole thing.
Okay, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
Oh, I love it. I was hoping one of you guys would bring that up.
I was hoping I could get to it fast enough.
Well, you did.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you have some valid points there. Like, who just gets on a phone call with some random fucking stranger and starts flirting with them just because they're flirting with, reciprocating? Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
When she knows, she has a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. And
So
she said no. She physically said no.
Right.
She could have said yes, I do.
Right.
But anyway, and I know it's a movie that's like 30 years old now, but still, damn it. Yes, Scream is 30 years old.
Yikes.
That's hard to
Old.
believe.
That's okay. I saw something the other day. I think I couldn't remember if it was the 20 or 25th anniversary, but Grandma's Boy. And I'm
Yes.
like, God damn it. But speaking of that whole thing, I finally got around to watching Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah,
And,
another sequel that came out right in the movie's prime.
in its prime, yeah,
Right.
and I enjoyed it more than Beetlejuice 2. You know, so there is that, I guess.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of the same jokes just recycled over and over, you know.
Yeah.
For which one?
For Happy Gilmore 2.
I mean, they did the same for Beetlejuice. It was
Yeah.
kind of the same
But a lot
shit.
of those legacy.
Beetlejuice was literally right outside the box, but up next to it. You know, like I mean, right down to the sandworms disrupting a wedding. It's like,
It was still enjoyable, I thought.
It was something.
I thought it was enjoyable for what it was. It wasn't supposed to be anything, you know, tremendous. It was supposed to just be a legacy sequel to pay homage to the original.
I was kind
That didn't need to be done.
Hoping they'd do more, and it needed to be done earlier, because you could definitely see, you know, that Michael Keaton is, you know, bigger and not, you know, completely on his game like he used to be. Like, if they'd done this 10, 15 years ago, it would have been a lot better.
Mm-hmm. And apparently they're talking about doing a third Beetlejuice now.
Right.
Like,
Now
yay,
they're going to
so
turn it into a trilogy.
yeah. But I don't
Where could
know-
they even expand on that? I mean, honestly.
I mean, I didn't think they could expand onto a second one, but they did.
Well, I mean, Jenna Ortega, who is just this generation's spooky girl, could have her own kid, you know, or something, and basically just rewrite the whole script over again, just with a
Again, like I said, right outside the box, but fucking as close as possible to it as, you know, ever.
I mean, they could come up with something.
Ken Burton, though? I mean, I'm the only thing I'm shocked about Beetlejuice 2 and him is the fact that Johnny Depp wasn't fucking in it. You know, like, or Helen Bonham Carter. You know, like, I mean,
Well, here's the
was
thing.
he involved with this one? Did he write anything for it, or did he just slap his name on it, like, you know?
that's the
Before
ultimate
Christmas?
question right there. Like,
So-
I don't.
I know he directed it, but
Right. Directing and you know, help write are two different things.
Yeah,
But
or it
still.
could have been a ghostwriter.
Hopefully, you would think you would go, since it was his source material, you would go to him and say, "All right, what are some ideas? What do you think, or whatever? Help us."
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Which as long as they don't fucking do a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm happy.
Well,
You know?
apparently they've been talking about doing that for a long time, and it's
They've been
actually
talking
been
about that one
Burton.
too. Yeah.
I know,
Burton was
they-
the one that said no.
Yeah, because he had some integrity then. But I mean, because technically they've got those books that I guess are like canon of, like, I believe Sally and Jack had a kid even, or some shit like that, and like, yeah, and
Is this comic books?
I think
no,
there's been
like
full-on books.
young adult novel
Okay.
shit.
Know
So
about
And there's
those.
been some cartoons, or not cartoons, I'm sorry, there's been some video games that he has said are canon.
well, I mean, the only two
Aren't they
video
trying to
games
do
that
another
really
video game on
there
that?
was a Nightmare Before Christmas game back on the 360, I think it was, because I don't think it even came to PlayStation, or maybe it was on PlayStation 2 even, I don't remember. But and then there was, you know, their appearances in Kingdom Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
but
But
that's
it.
really it. Although Jack is now a racer in Disney Speedstorm, so, you know, and I believe Sally is too. But
I thought I just read that they're working on a new game and to like kind of go into the sequel realm, but do it in a game or something.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember where I read that.
It's Disney, so they'll do whatever they think is going to make money, and sometimes
Right.
it won't.
You know, I know you didn't have this one for a story, Cyclops, but I saw the other day, because we're talking about, you know, sequels and shit like that. Not even necessarily Disney. Paul, what is it, Feige or whatever, Feige, who did, you know, the female Ghostbusters one, has now come out and said that there was too much fan service in that movie. I'm like, so if you take Bill Murray and all of them out of the movie, you think you think it's going to stand on its own now? You know, like, I'm just like,
What fan service did he have? Not a lot.
yeah, you know, just a couple references to the other movies and the actors not even playing themselves, you know, like, but yeah, he said that there was too much fan service in his film.
Well, he said that, and then Kathleen Kennedy, who's stepping down from Lucas Arts or from Disney, actually is now saying that it was like misogyny that is why the new Star Wars failed. And I was like, not exactly, maybe a little, but not exactly. It was just there was a lot of fan service instead of original ideas, you know. That was my
and I think that's also maybe one of the reasons why I didn't like Beetlejuice 2 so much, is because there was just all fan service pretty much. I mean, you know, they tried to come up with an original story with like his wife or ex-wife or whatever, but then they had to fall back on, like I said, literally the same
like subplot of,
you know, literally the same story of even disrupting a wedding with a sandworm, you know, like, I mean,
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. No, but at the same time, here's what I think. The movie Freddy versus Jason, if you ever remember that one, if you watched that was all fan service, but it was split among two franchises.
And here's the thing, though. I think
that was really good, well done.
But
and that's just it. It's something the fans wanted, you know, like, and they wanted.
Always wanted that.
You know, and they
want
the way Ash in there too, you know, and like, you know,
the way they did it, it wasn't like forced, like, oh, well, these two are coming together. It actually kind of made sense. And then, you know, we wanted a second one because, you know, you had that scene at the end where Freddy comes up with his claw
out of the lake. Yeah,
and we're like, oh, are we gonna get another one?
Yeah. Well, and here was the thing. Apparently there was supposed to be another one, but it was like a whole big rights issue that broke it down. But okay, whatever. At least we got the one. But the only part of Freddy versus Jason that I thought was forced was when Jason saw the water and suddenly he was scared because he drowned in the water. And it's like, wait a second, there's like 8 other movies or 10 other movies. And in several of those killing scenes, he's right at home in the water. In fact, he's dragging people into the water and drowning them. How is he suddenly afraid of a trickle of water? You know? So that was the only part that I was a little upset with. But I'm like, you know what? If you just have one little part like that in a movie that's otherwise perfect, you know, I can forgive it. I don't know if you guys were horror fans at all, but yeah, that's the big problem with a lot of reboots just in general. There's so much fan service instead of original ideas. And it's like, at some point, just give me the original idea. Don't even make it a reboot.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of nostalgia things, did you guys hear that the creator of Dilbert died?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah. I mean, he himself seemed like he was kind of a POS
douche.
But yeah. But Dilbert, you know, Dilbert was really, he was Office Space before Office Space was Office Space.
Right. Yes. Yes, he was.
He became really controversial. His far right-wing statements. He died following a battle with what was that? How do you say that? Metastatic prostate cancer.
Sure.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah. And yeah, he was a member. So they formerly were called Copy with Scott Adams. Shared the news of his death on Tuesday. It's really sad. Did you guys ever watch Dilbert, the cartoon that was on? Because it started as a comic strip, but then it went to a cartoon, kind of like
because it had Daniel Stern as the voice of Dilbert.
Mm-hmm.
And
I ever watched the cartoon?
Danny Elfman did the theme song.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually used a song. It's oddly enough a theme song for his brother Richard Elfman's movie Forbidden Zone. He used the same theme song from the Forbidden Zone movie for Dilbert. And that's how I actually caught Dilbert the first time it came on TV. I was like, do I fucking hear Forbidden Zone? And I turned and looked, and it was Dilbert. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I would really like to see a Dilbert, like a Dilbert reboot. I don't know if that'll happen now that he's gone, but I'd really like to see it. Like
call Jim Davis. What's he doing these days? You know, like making that Chris Pratt Garfield money. But
yeah, but this was fun, you know.
So
you don't need a movie. You don't need a live action movie of it. I don't really want to see Dilbert in live action. I want a cartoon.
I mean, we just said it's Office Space.
Yeah,
essentially. So, all right. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard with all the all the real bad things that he was saying about, pretty much everyone. And I'm gonna say, just like we did with Hulk Hogan, rest in peace, Dilbert. And that's where I'm gonna end that.
Right.
Yep. I'm not even gonna bother raising a controller.
Well, I would say raise a controller for
Fuck
Dilbert.
that guy.
Just for
So,
Dilbert.
No, I'm not gonna raise a controller to a fictional character.
You raised it for Hulk Hogan.
No, I didn't.
No, he
Fictional
didn't.
character. Oh wait, you didn't?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope.
Well, at least you stick to your guns.
That's right.
So,
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, and I used to watch that actually a long time ago. I want to say that was back when I was living in Minnesota.
Ooh.
And we're not gonna. Yeah. So that.
No, I wasn't talking that. A comment that just popped up.
Oh,
Cherry Toad here says, I thought I heard there was someone trying to reboot The Critic.
I had heard that too.
I could get behind that. I loved The Critic. It stinks. Yeah, John Lovitz, man. He was.
I think
fucking...
John Lovitz is the one trying to reboot it.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So. Ooh, I wonder if that's on any streaming platforms.
So there's a new Simpsons movie coming out, and the first Simpsons movie, I don't think there was a cameo from The Critic, and I'd love to see cameos from like Futurama and The Critic and like pretty much all of the creators.
No, Critic was on a Simpsons episode though.
Yeah,
he came for the movie festival.
Yeah, he was on the show as a cameo, but I'd like to see him show up as a cameo in the upcoming movie.
I mean, again, people wouldn't know if even if you flash to them, they would be like, "Who the fuck is that?
Who the hell is that?" Yeah,
right.
Well, our generation would know.
It's not a Simpsons character. Yeah, it would be for like us, fan service for us.
Yeah, here we go with the fan service again.
Right.
Sometimes fan service is good,
I mean,
in doses.
Little things like that. Yeah, you get people that know who they are. And you're like, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people are like, who's that? We got to look that up, and then maybe they get into it, type thing.
I think Marvel.
if you have a whole movie of that, that's a bit much.
I think Marvel they used to be really good at fan service, like how they held off on saying Avengers Assemble until like towards the end of Endgame when it really mattered. And I was like, fan service like that, because I remember they would tease that too. Like they never even thought about saying it in the first one. And then in the second one, you saw them at the end go like Avengers. And then it cut. And then you didn't see it at all in, what was that? Not Endgame, but the one right before that. And I don't know what I'm thinking, but you didn't hear it at all there. Never even thought about bringing it up. And then right at the end, I heard him go Avengers. And I was literally like, grabbing my wife. I was like, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say
it. On.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, that's like the Deadpool thing.
Yeah.
Flame on.
Cherry says, I think I heard that The Critic was meant to be a live action show back in the day, but ended up as a cartoon.
It was. They were gonna have John Lovitz play The Critic as live action, and when they realized what they wanted to do with it, they figured it'd be better in animation.
Yeah, I don't think they could pull it off live.
Not back then.
No.
Well, not even now. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in animation that you can't do in real life, with live action.
Well, that's why they probably went with the animation for like all the movie trailers and shit that they were making up for the show.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, and it just makes more sense in animation. I think animation's better than live action in a lot of cases. I mean, would you really want a live action Simpsons? I know they've done little bits where it's like that, but I'm talking like an actual live action Simpsons.
No. I mean, who would you get? Who would you get to play anyone? Like, if you were directing a live action Simpsons, who would you cast as Bart?
I think
who would you cast as Bart? You have to think of like a young kid actor. I don't know a lot of
Wizards
young kid actors.
did like one of those fan things for that one, the old
did
magazine. They? Yeah, they did
Wizards of the Coast.
No, not Wizards of the Coast, just Wizards.
Yeah, I remember magazine. Wizards, the comic magazine. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe Elliot Page could they play Bart? I don't know.
I would see more. Yeah.
That's all I can think of is just Elliot Page would be the only one that could play Bart that I can think of. Then again, I don't know every actor that's working today. So,
Right.
so
Well, I mean, now that Stranger Things is done, I'm sure Finn Wolfhard needs a job. So,
unless he's working on the new It stuff,
our new next Ghostbusters movie, or
I think actually, didn't they say Finn Wolfhard was actually directing or set to direct a horror movie or something like that? And he's going to be like the youngest actor or youngest person to ever direct a major studio horror movie.
Is he?
I'd heard something about that. So you guys can jump in there, or anybody watching can jump in there and tell me if I'm wrong. But I had heard that. I want to say it was like on Variety. Oh, shut up.
I'm confused, Cherry. Are you talking about like
that was like they
cartoon or live action? Cherry was talking about Mad TV and Mad Magazine, and I was like, they were, because they were both. Mad TV was made basically to compete with Saturday Night Live,
and
but it did have, and Living Color, but it did have, some cartoon sketches, mainly the Spy versus Spy.
Mad TV, I thought was actually funnier than Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I love Mad TV. And I mean, you had Miss Swan, you had Stewart, look what I can do, and then a great comedy band that was on there a couple of times, Corky and the Juice Pigs, which I just love that fucking name, but they had some great songs.
Who is that? Miss Swan, the actress, actually is the one that does voices Lois on Family Guy now.
Yeah.
Alex Bornstein,
yeah.
And I know they've actually had Miss Swan on the show. It's usually as like some little cutaway gag. But...
Yep. Which she is also great in. There's a show on Amazon called The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yes,
Ooh,
I've seen that.
And Alex Bornstein in that is just, I love her character. Because at one of my old stores that I used to work at, there's a woman that's just, I'm like, her name is George. And I'm like, George, this is you. Watch this show because this is you. And like, so
I was kind of sad when that show finally finished. I'm like, I want more. It was just so
right?
good, and like the period piece of it was so good,
and the actors and everything were just, I mean, they were perfect.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say the F word, if you know which F word I'm talking about there. Not perfect,
nope.
but
Nope.
We're not going to say it yet. But yeah, while we're waiting for other things there, we did have another one here. And Koimiya, I want to get your take on this. I know we've been kind of talking about this.
Okay.
You need to share your page.
Huh?
You need to share your page.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with this because I'm now, hold on. It's because I'm now using, I was able to finally get Google Chrome.
Right.
And now it functions differently. It seems like it insists upon itself.
Yes, because it's a piece of shit.
Oh, shut up.
You're thinking of Edge.
Yes, nope. You want to, Edge is the piece of shit.
Nope. I have not had a problem with Edge. As much as I've had with Chrome lately. The only time I open Chrome is for these shows. Because I have my Beam on Edge, and then I have the Geigo shows on Chrome.
Well, you should move them all to one browser.
You can't. You can't. Because as soon as I log into Geigo, it kicks me out of my Beam. So.
That makes sense.
All right, well, Koimiya, tell me what you think of this.
Oh, fuck off.
Marvel's opening release date is being impacted by Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm going to do the actual sigh. So for those that don't know, Wolverine is set to come out. It just says fall of 2026. And now we have a specific release date of November for Grand Theft Auto 6.
For the time being.
Do we have a specific release
for the time being.
Until they push it again.
All right.
And a lot of games, a lot of developers are trying to say that they're trying to, and this is their quote, avoid the blast zone. So they're trying not to release within like 6 weeks before or 6 weeks after Grand Theft Auto 6.
6 weeks, that's a lot.
Which is the dumbest fucking thing ever, because if you think of 6 weeks after, that's going into the holiday season.
Right.
You know, and not every motherfucker is going to be asking for Grand Theft Auto for Christmas. They're going to buy it on day one.
Shit.
They're going to buy it on day one. They aren't going to be waiting until Christmas for that shit. Come on now.
Right.
I mean,
there are a lot of people that will wait for Christmas because their parents will tell them, like, "Oh, you might get it from Santa," you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, little, I guess not little kids. They shouldn't be playing it, but yeah.
I mean, that's up to their parents. I'm not going to tell them not to play.
I mean, there were plenty of times when I was working retail and I had to explain to them what type of game that was.
Oh,
they were trying to buy them, and they're like, "Maybe is there something else you could pick out? Yeah, let's go over here to Pokemon."
I had to do that not with Grand Theft Auto though. There was a younger girl who wanted to buy the first trilogy of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books. And her dad was about to pay for it. I'm like, "Sir, do you know what these are about?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Let me talk to you over here a second." You know? And needless to say, she did not walk out with those books, and I got some pretty dirty looks. But, you know, she was not happy.
I had something similar. This was actually with Grand Theft Auto 5. I was working at Best Buy in Madison, Wisconsin, and this kid came in. I'm not even kidding. This kid couldn't have been more than 9-10 years old. And this grandmother comes in and she's like, "He really wants this game. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5. And I was like, "Do you know what's in that?" And the kid starts kind of hitting me with the back of his hand, going like, "I can handle it. I can." It's like, "I know you can. Ma'am, do you know what's in this game?" You know? And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Let me show you." And I pulled out my phone. I actually told my boss, I was like, "You're going to see me on my phone. It's not me on my phone," you know? So I pulled it up and I showed her the torture scene that with Trevor. And I was like, "And this is not a skippable part. This is not something that he cannot not do. Mm-hmm. You still want to buy this game?" And she was like, "Oh my God, you rip his teeth out?" And I was like, "Yeah, and other things." And she was like, "No." And he's like, "No, Grandma, I can handle it. I'm mature enough." And I was like, "Are you?"
You're asking your grandma to buy this game, are you?
And that's when I said, "Ma'am, the game is named after a felony." Do you really think this is for kids?
I had a coworker where the kid came in to try and buy the game, got turned down, came back with the parent. The parent was all pissed off because they had to come in from doing whatever the fuck they were doing to buy this game. They sold the game to the parent. Not even an hour later, the parent was back, pissed off. "I can't believe you sold this game to my son." And my coworker's like, "No, I sold the game to you." You know, like you bought it. You bought it for your son. Like, you know, and Cherry says, "When is the next Xbox or PlayStation coming out?" And that's often when GTA comes out. So, you know.
Yikes. I would hope they wouldn't delay it that long.
Yeah.
Though I know we're kind of getting off topic here, but
stay on topic? Come on.
Right. When do we stay on topic? But
when do we start on time?
That's even rare.
Yeah, exactly.
There are rumors already coming around that people are finding these things that a Switch 2 Lite is already in development and might be coming out soon. I'm like, it hasn't even been out a year, and you think they're going to release a Lite version already?
Good, you can send me that one too.
It's in the mail.
You're right.
It's already in the mail. I'm developing post-mailed it.
Yeah, I'm developing it as we speak.
He's got a deal with Miyamoto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which in that case, Neodeath, can you get him to come on the show?
Man, would I love to.
But let me ask you something more about this with Wolverine. Do you think a game like Wolverine could potentially go up against Grand Theft Auto 6 and make money?
I think this one could, yes. This one has been hyped up enough. And it's got the right branding, you know, Wolverine and Insomniac behind it that you'd be like, okay, these are two games that I would pick up day one, no matter if they release the same fucking week.
If they release the same day, I'd go in there and probably buy them both. But which one would I play first? I don't know.
Yeah, that would be the hard part. You'd be like, I think personally, me,
Wolverine, me.
yeah, I would.
I
play
wouldn't even buy
Wolverine
Grand
first.
Theft Auto, so you know, I mean,
would
it's
still
not
buy it. I would. It would
it's not a
just sit
tough
there.
choice for me. So I'd just be like, "Yep, Wolverine, it is."
Are you gonna play Grand Theft Auto 6 at all, or are you just saying not when it comes out?
No idea.
Did you ever
Because
play?
It won't be a day one for him. unless
I've
it's
played
gifted
5.
to
I've
him.
never beat 5.
I never beat 5.
Oh, I beat 5 like 5 times.
Cody, how are you doing today? We are doing
Hey, Cody,
well.
how's it going?
He
Hey,
just
Cody.
started following us over on the Geigo Show Beam.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
So-
you.
Yeah, I think last time he followed me too, so I appreciate that.
Yep,
Cosign
appreciate
Cody.
that.
So, but
I think you followed me too, but here's the thing. I think a lot of these game companies are trying to learn from what happened with Red Dead. That's when Remedy released the original Alan Wake, and they released it right up against the original Red Dead Redemption. They were thinking that a new IP and a new IP going up.
well, I mean, the same
together
thing happened
could-
with Sleeping Dogs. So
What happened with Sleeping Dogs? That
it
went
came
up
out against GTA 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is like literally.
I think it would be a hard time if it's like Sleeping Dogs is kind of in that same vein. So
And
you're
that's
gonna
just
go,
it,
like-
yeah.
You're gonna go, well, do I want to play a game I kind of already know, or something I have no clue what
Right.
it is?
Well, I mean,
Right.
if you play the true crime games, that's what Sleeping Dogs started as.
Well, yeah.
Right. But
So yeah.
Which how great was Sleeping Dogs?
Sleeping Dogs is amazing. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
Neo
gonna
needs
go
to
out
play
and
that
say
one.
it is fantastic.
Neo needs to play that after Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Okay, so apparently Neodeath doesn't like Doki Doki Literature Club, which
That's because he hasn't gotten anywhere in it.
I think what am I? I'm like probably like 2 or 3 hours into it, and I think I finally I got one of the girls came over right now, and we're working on some stuff for this festival.
Okay.
That's as far as I've
Yeah.
gotten.
So you haven't gotten to the good part yet.
Okay. But it's so much fucking reading. I'm glad I didn't put this one on a stream because Jesus Christ.
I wanted you to, and I wanted you to read it out loud and do all the
No.
voices for all the characters.
No. No, and no.
And by the way, it's pronounced Jesus Christ. Just, I don't know where that came from.
Okay, guy. All right, let's mute Cyclops for a minute here, and
Oh, why,
let's let the adults talk, you know. And so, you know, I'll just. But
All right, you can speak now.
put him in timeout. So. Yeah, see, that would work better if you were still muted.
Oh,
But the fact that you weren't.
Well,
Dirty
they don't know that, do they? I don't
Yeah,
think
it shows
they-
up on the
Oh, it does.
like next to their
oh,
name.
damn it.
So.
Excuse me, I'm gonna bye.
And I'm spent.
But yeah, it is a lot of reading. What we should have done is had all of us playing it together and each of us doing one of the people's parts. We needed a fourth or fifth person, but
Cherry says they're waiting for the PC version. I'm assuming they mean GTA 6.
Yeah, GTA 6, that'll be on the PC probably 2028.
I was gonna say it'll take even longer for that to hit because they're probably focusing most on console, at least PlayStation.
I would think so.
On the
and
Pro.
PlayStation is actually apparently treating Grand Theft Auto like an exclusive, even though it's not.
I was gonna say, is it an exclusive? It's not.
No.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto started as an exclusive on
Right.
PlayStation, but then I think, was it Grand Theft Auto 4 was the first one to go on to multiple platforms?
But did it do it for day one? Or was it
4, I
on
believe was
PlayStation
4. I
first?
believe was a day one.
Yeah, 4 was the day one, and then they retroactively put the other ones on other consoles. But that was like a long time.
But I know the original one, the top-down original one, that was PlayStation and PC.
Yeah,
So
where it was when it was Race and Chase before it became Grand Theft Auto. Did you ever hear about that?
yeah,
Mhm.
So
you know what I need is a new Getaway.
yes. Did you ever play the Getaway, Neodeath?
I believe so.
Yeah. The
Either that or I'm
Getaway.
getting it confused with the stunt.
Stun. The Getaway was essentially like
Stunt
Grand Theft.
Racer or what
Yeah,
was it?
Getaway was
Stunt?
essentially like Grand Theft Auto, but in London.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
yeah, I did play that one.
And it
Yeah.
was like, I liked it because it was like I'm playing the game version of Snatch, like which would
So-
make an awesome game.
Yeah. I was saying that one,
Little old to be
Sleeping
making
Dogs
that,
and
though.
True Crime. Like now that Sleeping Dogs and True Crime are two different IPs, I think they both need follow-ups.
I don't think we'll get another True Crime. Sleeping Dogs, I mean, I'd be fucking over the moon if it happened. I don't think it will, but
Which is
didn't
sad.
they even try like making a TV show about that or some shit?
A long time ago. I don't know if it was going to be on one of those streaming ones, but
I
do
thought it
know
was
they-
supposed to be on like Amazon or Hulu opted to do a live action Sleeping Dogs, but I don't remember which.
I don't know. I don't
They
know
might
whatever
still
happened.
have
with
it. They may still have the rights. They just haven't done it yet. They're true.
Yeah.
Like, and now we're kind of in that like video game renaissance of where they're doing a lot of video game shows and movies again.
And look,
And
this
they're
is a
good
perfect
and-
segue for some of our stories.
If
So.
the thing was sharing again.
Well, what do you guys can grab it? Do you have it in there?
I've already got one pulled up, so
Well, hold on. I can get. Which one do you
Something.
want? Which one do you want me to pull? Well, okay, there was this
the
one.
TV shows ones.
Yes. So, oh shit.
That's not the
Oh,
TV
shit.
show one.
Yeah. Well, that is a TV show one, but give me a second. Okay, God of War casting.
You know how much easier this would be on Edge?
No,
No,
not.
I don't know much of how.
That's not God of War
That's
casting.
not it.
Like I said, you know how much easier this would be on Edge?
All right, smart guy, bring it up.
Why is it not coming up?
Do, do, do,
Mother
do,
bitch.
Do, do, do. We need some elevator music in there.
Oh, shut. Yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, God of War TV show adds Teresa Palmer as Sif as casting ramps up. They actually just also cast Ryan Hurst as the man himself as Kratos.
Which
was an
a
interesting.
lot of people are pissed off about, but
I mean,
up to and
fanboys
including
are always going to be pissed, right?
up to and including the voice actor for Kratos.
Oh, he said that too.
Oh, he's mad.
Yeah, he wanted
He
the
mad.
he wanted the role of Kratos in the TV
Oh.
show, and I think at one point they were saying that they would probably cast him, and then Amazon went behind his back and cast this other person, this Ryan Hurst.
Okay. What didn't they want? Like one of the wrestlers to play him. I forgot. I thought that was what I saw.
I haven't heard that.
I had
I
heard that some wrestlers wanted it, but I don't remember.
Honestly,
hearing it.
so Hearst, I am totally okay with. I loved him.
Yeah.
I loved him in Walking Dead, and I know a lot of people were just mad because he doesn't. Who does he voice in the God of War game? He's fucking
He voices somebody.
yeah. He voices.
Was it Thor?
Yeah, he voices Thor
Yeah.
in the new
Okay.
God of War.
Okay.
And so that's why a lot of people are also pissed off because, so you can bring him, but you can't bring the actual Kratos voice actor, like,
Yeah, but he kind of has that look of Kratos, especially when he puts the beard on
Yeah.
from, Sons of Anarchy.
or
Like-
Walking Dead even, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, I see what they were going for.
Yeah, but don't kind of say that you could get him, that he could have
I
the
mean,
role
they
and
should
then-
not have dangled that bone in front of the original voice actor. They should have.
Did
said,
they, though? Like, did they say he could have it?
I don't know if they ever said he could have it, but I thought they had told him he was in the running for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, there you go. There's Ryan Hurst. So that's what he looks
I
like
mean,
in real life. When you
Yeah,
put,
if you compare them together, it's a good casting. I think I'll do it justice.
on a visual side, yes.
Yes,
But
the
it's-
voice is going to be interesting.
Now he's pretty much going to have to try and mimic the voice of the new guy that does Kratos. I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot. There are some actors that can like do some good imitations.
Oh yeah, Troy Baker.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the Marvel dude that can do all the voices? Like he did Red Skull and stuff.
Wasn't that Nolan North?
No.
I know Nolan North did do Red Skull in one of them.
He was in another show. I can't remember.
You're talking about the guy that played Jesus in Walking Dead. Because
Yes.
he does...
Yes.
I know who you're talking about. I
Okay,
can't remember his name either, but
Yeah, he's
Okay.
really good at doing
yeah.
other people's voices.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Just shave his head and make this ashy white?
Yeah.
That works.
I think it's a solid casting.
From an aesthetic standpoint.
I mean, you also
It's
have to think-
it's a better casting job than Sophie Turner as Lara Croft.
All right, hold on. We got that one.
I know we do.
But I mean, like, so these people that are casting them, they're not just going, "Oh yeah, let's get the guy that looks kind of like him." That he had to, put in some lines, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure he had to audition for it. Yeah.
Right. So, they're like, out of all the people that probably went up for it, Jason Momoa probably too. Like he got it. So they saw something in the way he can, deliver the
Can you
lines.
imagine beating out Jason Momoa for Kratos?
He was just the top of my head, or
I know, but I don't even know if
Batista or
Right.
John Cena. I'm just throwing out like some of those bigger dudes you would like kind of expect to see that. Okay, let's not see that one.
Wait,
What
let's see
one?
what one.
I had
What,
the
just-
article up there of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
It keeps disappearing off the page.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's Chrome for you.
Nah. No,
Hey, I
usually we don't
finally
have
got
this
Chrome to
problem.
work. But yeah, so the internet reacted to Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. So let's say this.
The crowd went mild.
Sophie Turner did a great job in Game of Thrones. But I mean, she was up until like the last couple seasons, she was just a victim all the time. But then when
was
she-
eye candy.
I could say in the X-Men movies, she was in the origin movies. She was good in First Class as Jean Grey, and I would say in Days of Future Past, she was good. I did not see the Dark Phoenix one because I had heard so many bad things about it. And then actually I went to go to the theater and it was like 3 weeks after it had come out and it was already out of theaters. At least here it was.
You aren't missing much.
I don't even think I saw Days of Future Past. I was just done with that franchise and where they kept going with it.
Days of Future Past was really good because it brought the two of them.
Well,
the
actually, I
origin
take that
and the
back.
other.
I might have seen that one. Yeah, it might have been Dark Phoenix, and I was kind of hoping that Apocalypse was going to be good, but then I heard crappy things about that one. Where's the
Wow,
one
that
where
one's
it
silent.
actually shows her as?
Laura, right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Away
And,
ad.
and the crowd went mild. Like,
I mean, it's not a bad thing. What did you want? Some big-breasted thing to go again?
Do you want her tits
No,
like, point out to the side like
I'd rather they just stop beating that dead horse and not even bother making it a live action. I mean, it failed when Angelina Jolie did it.
It didn't fail.
It failed.
No, it didn't.
It's
It
a
made
flop.
its money.
It got a
actually,
sequel.
Yeah,
got
and
a-
that sucked as well. They sucked. The only reason why they sold is because of Angelina Jolie's big tits. So,
Uh,
tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know about that. I think
Yeah.
the first
No.
one was actually kind of decent. It wasn't bad, and it wasn't
No.
just staring at her tits.
No. It was something.
I know what Koimiya was doing when he was watching the movies.
Did you
no,
download
you
the
don't.
right one?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be Angelina Jolie, not Angelina Jolie. You know.
Yeah, no, I saw the first one in the theater and wished I hadn't. So,
Oh, that's a you problem.
and it's horrible. So.
I saw the remake. The remake I thought was good for what they were trying to be, but at the same time, I was like, if that's a jumping point, then okay, but eh. And now, actually, I think that this would actually do better, honestly, as a TV show.
Right. I don't know why they keep doing movies in these. You have to have time to build up the characters, just like you do with the games.
Especially with these long-running franchises, they need to be TV shows instead of movies. You can't cram everything into a 2-3 hour
They
movie.
do the same thing with books. They try and take these super thick-ass books and slam it into a 2-hour movie
And that's
or
why you get
hour and a half
2
movie, and you're
movies. I mean,
like fuck.
like
You lose so much character development.
you know, Deathly Hollow, but that didn't even
Yeah.
work.
What the hell happened there?
Hey, your computer
What?
did something really weird. You went Deathly Hollow.
Yeah, you like sped up. What did you
I
say?
have
with
no
that?
idea.
Okay, what were you saying about Deathly Hollows?
Yes.
And he's frozen. Dude. Then we were all thinking it was going to be my computer that froze up.
Okay, I put my bet on the wrong person.
Oh, he moved.
Yeah.
And now I heard a really creepy laugh.
I've got-
there.
Nothing going wrong on my end.
You
Neo,
are
you
completely
frozen up.
frozen on us.
Like, you've frozen up on me a couple of times, Neil.
I'm hearing like a robot voice do this whole thing. Right
I haven't seen me freeze. Obviously, I wouldn't, but yeah, it's both of us see you frozen and blurry as fuck right now.
Okay.
And every time you come through, you're like,
Yeah.
So, people who are new
Oh,
to
there
the
we
show, welcome.
It's
to
clearing. It's clearing up again. Yeah, welcome to the internet, where one of us usually gets fucked.
Stop! He's already dead.
We're just gonna keep playing these until he comes back.
Oh, that could be a while.
No, I'm still here.
Well, we could sing a song until he comes back.
Well, a bird, bird, bird. But bird, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird, bird. I clicked on it to click it off. I'm trying to find the other one. Where's the
I don't know what you guys are
Number one.
fucking doing.
Okay, now we can hear you.
I've been here this whole damn time.
Nope.
So,
Internet. People that are watching, tell us what you've seen of Koimiya.
Okay, there. Now he's moving.
yeah, I've been here this whole time.
Yeah, you've been here, but you're no. It's
Yeah,
basically
okay.
what that amounts to.
Yeah, and it's not glitching out on my end at all. Like, nothing. Except for Neo freezing up a couple of times.
So you're
And-
seeing us freeze and you're not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. That's
Okay,
funny
but
because we're
I'm-
seeing you freeze.
I'm watching. I've actually got the show going this way, and it's showing Koimiya freezing, but it's not showing us freezing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have it on my iPad, and nothing is happening on my iPad, like watching it on my iPad.
All right, there we go.
So,
All right, Deathly Hollows.
Yeah, what were you saying about Deathly Hollows?
Jesus Christ, you're gonna make me say it a third fucking time? Fuck you. No, we're moving on.
We didn't
Let's
hear
go.
it the first
We didn't
time.
hear it at all.
You didn't hear it the first time
You-
or the
you'll-
second time? Well, that's on you.
He
We're
needs to
moving
check it
on.
out again. You can go back to the VOD and you'll be able to see this. So at a minute and what?
A minute?
Or an hour and 5 minutes, you'll
Yes.
see yourself just completely cutting out. And the
I'm
part
not-
where you like you sped up Deathly Hollows and then went and then we didn't hear it.
I'm not saying that I'm not. But
Okay, moving on. Anyways, the
show
the-
must go on.
yeah. So books and video games, they definitely need to be doing these as TV shows, not movies, and not trying to turn them into, trilogies and do it that way, because you don't get enough time again for like villain arcs or Any character development.
Actually, I heard a story recently. Lord of the Rings is actually celebrating its 25th anniversary of the first movie, I want to say.
Yikes.
And apparently this is back before his name was bad, but apparently Peter Jackson was trying to get the movie made with the Weinstein Company, and Harvey Weinstein actually saw his vision for it and was like, "Oh yeah, this is great. Let's do it in 3 movies." And then they were like, "Oh, we want to make them 3 hours." And he was like, "I don't know about 3 hours." And then he actually said he would change his mind, and suddenly he'd be like, "Oh yeah, let's do this all in 2 movies." And then he'd be like, "Nope, you got to put all 3 books into 1 movie and make it 2 hours."
Yeah, not a chance in hell you could do
You know, I'm glad that you added the Weinstein part, because when you're like, I know he's bad now, and then said Peter Jackson, I'm like, what the fuck did Peter Jackson do?
No, Peter Jackson didn't do
I
anything.
mean, a lot of people don't like Peter Jackson because of his take on those movies.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, as a bad person like Weinstein, he's not.
Right.
Jackson's not a bad person.
Right.
Overall, they just didn't like his artistic expression or whatever. But yeah, and at the same time, I see why people maybe had issues with it. But at the same time, it was Weinstein that was like, nope, make all 3 movies into 1 movie, make it 2 hours, 2.5 at the most. And I guess it was actually that's why Weinstein actually still has an executive producer credit, even though the movie was not done by Weinstein. It's because some of the money that he had put in he let them keep it as long as he could get an producer credit. And Peter Jackson, if you ever watch those movies, every time Weinstein's name comes up, it's when there's 2 battling trolls in the background. Oh. And he said he did that on purpose to say that Weinstein is a troll.
Okay.
I mean, we all know Neo's favorite Peter Jackson movie.
Mine is Frighteners.
Yeah, yep. Frighteners and Dead Alive.
I'm not a big fan of Dead Alive.
Yeah, well, that's a you problem.
But Frighteners is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, Frighteners is fantastic.
All time. Like, Michael J. Fox, a big fan of him in there. And then just that story. And it was also, I remember, like, the previews running up for it. Mm-hmm. It didn't give a lot of the story away, so I thought, Death was going to be a big character in that. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is going to be awesome. And it was still good for what it turned out, but I was kind of a little disappointed what it turned out.
Do you remember the trailers, though, always including the music from Beetlejuice?
Yes, yeah.
Which I never understood why. I mean, other than the fact that Elfman did the music for Frighteners, but then, use the music for Frighteners. Right. Why using
I think it wanted to give you those vibes.
I think, I was just going to say, it wants to give you the same vibes that it was doing.
Right.
Frighteners was originally supposed to get a PG-13 rating, but apparently the MPAA had something against Jackson at that time.
I mean, it does have some tough things that it deals with, but
they refused the PG-13. He cut it back and cut it back and cut it back, and then by the time he was able to get a PG-13, he was like, wait, the movie doesn't make sense now. So basically he just threw it all in there, and then he went back and refilmed some of the scenes to make them gorier. He was like, if we're gonna go R rating, we're just gonna fucking go for it.
Right. Yeah, I remember that was like a summer blockbuster, one of those type movies. I remember going seeing it in theaters with my dad. I was like, okay. I think that was my movie that I picked for my birthday to go see.
Oh, nice. My birthday was yesterday, and I still want to go see a movie.
Right. I meant to bring that up. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know until I was scrolling Facebook, and it's like, oh, it's your birthday. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm still the baby in this group, but I'm the big 4-2.
Wee. I mean, at a certain point, the birthdays just become,
damn kids.
Just becomes another day, right?
Well, yeah, and I had to work. They won't let us take a day off in January, and I was just like, yeah, but I could call in sick, and I'm like, yeah, but for me to call in sick on my birthday, like that doesn't look suspicious.
Right.
But yeah, for Frighteners, I don't know if you knew this, but a lot of the same people that worked on Back to the Future worked on Frighteners, and apparently Michael J. Fox had some trouble remembering his lines. He would go to say somebody's name, and he'd be like, "Hey, Doc," you know, and he'd shit, you know,
Right.
And then he kept saying like he would go going Doc. He's like, "Hey, Marty." Cut. Start again.
Right.
And he was like, it was each time, and Michael J. Fox said it was each time he would see somebody behind the screen that he worked on all 3 Back to the Future movies with, and just his mind would go back to the Future because he was suddenly getting in a car, you know, and he was like, "Doc, we gotta go." Cut. And then he would do it again like 4 times.
Doesn't he play the old Ghost? The gunslinger?
Oh
no, that's not Christopher Lloyd.
No, I think he's talking
Lloyd.
Tom Wilson.
No.
Or
no.
The guy that played Biff.
Yeah, that's Tom Wilson, but no, he was not the gunslinger.
Yeah. So
Gunslinger.
yeah. Okay, I'm trying to pull up some other stories here. So we did have another one here. Did you guys notice that there's fewer GameStops now than there was a few weeks ago?
No.
I mean, I heard about it, but it's not like there's, you know, many around me. You know.
Right, true. Yeah, right here. Actually, did that pull up? Okay, yeah, it did. Yeah, GameStop reportedly shuts down more than 400 stores, and their CEO is eyeing an over $1 billion for a payout. Yeah, so I actually went to go to the GameStop, one of the GameStops around me, because that's where I get some of my shirts and some of my hats and stuff. And I had some of my games that I was buying physical copies of, and I literally went to the store.
At this age?
Yeah. And I literally went to the store only to see that the GameStop sign had been removed and the store had been completely moved out. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now we have 1 left that's in the mall. We had 5 around this area.
I mean, yeah, why do you... I mean, brick and mortar is on its last leg, period. But yeah, like, why do you need that many GameStops in one area?
Well,
I get so that, you know, your one might be closest to this person or whatever.
Well, we're in one of the largest cities in, or we're next to one of the largest cities in Indiana, with Evansville being right there, and Evansville literally has like 3 or 4 different zip codes. That's how big it is. So, if depending on what side of the town you're on, they had like one in the mall, they had another one in another mall. And then they had, and that one of them shut down. And then you had like 3 that were on opposite sides of the town.
See, when I lived in Illinois, there were 3 like right next to each other because there were 2 in the one mall. Because I worked at one that was always a GameStop, and then the other was EB Games. Mm-hmm. And then GameStop bought them out, so there was 2 GameStops in the same mall, one on each end of the mall. And then there was one right outside the mall in the strip mall section of where the Toys R Us was. Mm-hmm. And so there was literally 3 within spitting distance of each other.
Oh, Koimiya, you lived in the DeKalb, Illinois area like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Like a long time ago. And do you remember, remember the GameStop that was over kind of by Borders Books?
Yeah.
Yeah, over by Egg Haven. So yeah. there was that one. And then there was EB Games that was over by Barnes & Noble on the opposite side of the street. And I remember when GameStop bought them out, all of a sudden there was another GameStop and everybody thought they were going to shut one down. But they both ended up being open for quite a few years. Now that one that was EB Games is closed. That's been closed for years.
Yeah. Well, funny story about that is that was when that first one by the Egg Haven opened. Mm-hmm. That was during my time when I worked at the one in the mall, in Spring Hill Mall in Dundee. Mm-hmm. And I had given the district manager, I like to say that came to DeKalb because of me. Because I was talking to the district manager and I said, have you guys ever thought about opening up? I'm like, I know you're here in West Dundee and you're up in Rockford. I'm like, there's nothing in between. I was like, have you ever thought about opening up one in DeKalb? I'm like, it's a fucking college town. You guys would make bank.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. Like, he's blowing smoke up my ass. And then sure enough, like fucking 4 or 5 months later, I'm driving through downtown, I'm going to that Target there, and it's like coming soon, GameStop. I'm like, motherfuckers, and so.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's only 4 or 5 months later. There might have been in the works at that time, but
It could have been longer. It felt, like a short amount of time.
Yeah, and maybe he couldn't say anything at that time.
And maybe,
But yeah, I had something kind of similar when I worked at what was that? When I worked at Road Ranger, the main guy that owned the store, he put hard liquor in our store for the first time, but it was all behind the counter. But that quickly became like one of the top selling things that we had there. And that's how our store made most of its bank. We made it through some pop and some snacks, but especially at night, people were coming in and be like, hey, give me 3 bottles of that, 2 bottles of that, 2 and all of a sudden he got this huge conscience going like, well, Jesus wouldn't want me to do this. And I'm not even kidding. That's what he said. He was like, Jesus wouldn't want us to be selling this and having people go out. And when he came into the store, I was like, you got no problem selling beer. You've got no problem selling those wine coolers back there, but you have a problem with this. And this actually, I said, if you look at the numbers, because I showed him too. It's like, if you look at the numbers, here's where you're making your bank. And he was like, oh, well, we'll talk about things. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then my boss actually said he's decided to keep it here, but it was actually because somebody else had talked to him before me. And I was like, so I got the smoke blown up my ass with that too.
Well, that's like, a lot of people are shocked that Quick Trip doesn't sell condoms. And
they don't?
Nope.
You don't even have the ones in the bathroom?
Nope.
Really?
Nope, because the owner, it was against his religious principle as a birth control option, and so they don't sell condoms. And so it's like when I worked at the one of the bigger ones before I transferred to where I'm at now, I'd laugh because people would be coming in all night on New Year's Eve. You guys sell condoms? You guys sell condoms? Because at that point, Quick Trip was the only fucking thing open at night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nope. Sorry, how good's your pullout? I'm just like, but on the other hand, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, it's New Year's fucking Eve. You're going out. Why don't you, Scouts motto, be prepared, fucking, why don't you have this shit beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, because they didn't expect to get lucky that night, So they just expected it to be a New Year's Eve kiss, not a,
something, but regardless, Quick Trip does not sell condoms.
Good to know.
So.
Not that I need those.
But... Neither does GameStop.
Yeah, I would hope not.
But I mean, like, so back to the story, the GameStop, was it open a little while ago and then you went this time and it was just gone? Like they didn't even do like a clearance thing or nothing. It was just poof.
Right. I went in there, I want to say just shortly before Christmas, like the week before Christmas. And I got myself a game. I got some.
Shame on you. You're supposed to wait for Santa Claus.
No, whatever. But I got a game. I got, just some little fun things. And my wife and I actually looked and we were like, oh, hey, we'll wait for that because, we were getting ready to make a big trip to Illinois to see her family. And we were like, we'll wait on getting this until after Christmas because we'll probably get some gift cards or whatever. And as soon as I go back there, we didn't get any gift cards, but we did get some Christmas money. And as soon as I go back there, the GameStop sign is gone and the whole store is empty.
Do you know why? You didn't buy enough games the last time.
I know,
it's all on you.
My fault. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I know. It's all my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Again, like, physical media is kind of on the outs. Like, most people just buy it and play it digitally.
And I hate that because it's like when they decide to shut those servers down, it's done. If I buy it a physical copy, it's mine.
I mean, if it has to connect to the servers to play, you're fucked anyways. Doesn't matter if you have a disc or not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
whatever. but really getting a lot of
I mean,
people
I
go,
used to be very big on physical media, and
Hmm.
I still do it for the Switch because I still want the cartridge because that's a Nintendo thing.
Mhm.
But like PlayStation, I buy everything digital. I mean, my PlayStation 5 has been digital since it
Hang
came
on.
out.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, so I've slowly switched to that. Like, I want to play it digitally, and I can, the other thing is you get instant gratification. Soon as
Right.
it releases, you've got it. You don't have to wait for the mail. You don't have
Yep.
to go pick it up, which was kind of fun, back in the day doing the release parties. Like I
Yep.
did Borderlands 2 release party. That was
Yep.
fun. Like they had pizza. We all chilled, and like I'd never played a Borderlands. That was my first one coming in, so I got to see what everybody was hyped about and whatnot. What
I almost
builds
had
they were gonna play.
I almost put a Borderlands 2 shirt on today, but I went with
Yeah.
Evil Dead. So
I kind of have an Evil Dead one too.
nice. Nice. Yep, I got the original first movie.
Nice.
Yeah. Good old Ashley Williams.
All right. All right, sorry about that.
No,
I
you
heard
aren't.
a very loud sound out there, and I thought my wife had fallen. Just turned out she was shutting the door.
Yikes.
Well,
Do you have this problem of her falling a lot?
no.
You always say like, I think she fell. Like,
Well, it's
so
like
is
if I
that like
hear
a problem?
no, it's like if I hear a loud bang or like a loud sound, it's like I want to just make sure that she's okay, because there
Right.
was there was a time when we were living in an apartment in Illinois. And I'm not kidding. I heard this loud sound and I wasn't sure really what it was, and I just kind of ignored it. And when I went down to go see if what was taking her so long, she was sitting on the bottom stair holding onto her leg. And she was like, I fell. And it was like, so even though that was like over 15 years ago when that happened.
Damn. Do you still have PTSD from that, huh?
Sounds like it.
I will go. So now anytime that I hear that loud sound, if I don't hear her, like moving around after that, I always want to go check. That and I
Nope.
got a drink too.
Ah, that's the real reason. He wanted a soda.
Not actually, if you guys get this is the Sundrift. It's not a soda. It's
Soda.
sparkling water with real squeezed fruit.
Okay. Imitation soda. I didn't know we were doing sponsorships.
Well, I'd like to.
Then mine will be of Disney. Please, Disney, sponsor us.
Well, I don't know. You've got a Harley Quinn thing behind you. You might need to get rid of that and do
Whoops.
some Disney characters.
But she's dead. We killed her because we're going with Disney.
okay. Koimiya's really quiet about this whole thing.
Yeah. Back
didn't
on
do it.
track.
Um.
What were we talking about?
Well, it was a GameStop.
shows and GameStop. All right.
But yeah,
Deathly Hallows.
Yeah,
Right.
what were you saying about Deathly Hallows? I
We
still
still
Don't worry
don't
about
know
it.
what the fuck you said about that.
And you won't.
uh
That moment's gone.
The internet will never know.
There it goes. Wave bye-bye.
bye-bye. Well, are you serious? No, there was one thing about that. I had heard a long time ago they were going to do an animated Assassin's Creed show, and I'm really hoping that that's still a thing because the movie, no, and the games, yes, and I can see the movie, or I can see an animated show of that being
I
pretty
mean,
good.
again, like that's a show that would have to be a TV show to be able to capture all that information that you have to cram down somebody.
Yeah, and that was the problem with the movie. They tried
I don't even think I watched the movie.
cramming like the entire lore into an hour and a half, 2 hour movie, and then they changed so much of it
Bro, that's the other thing. Yeah, once a studio gets a hold of it, they're like, "Oh, let's make it more appealing to this demographic." No, don't do that. If it doesn't fit what it was before, don't fucking change it.
Well, they made this whole big deal about, oh my God, he did the leap of faith at the very end. Nobody's ever done the leap of faith. I was like, but in the games, you were able to just jump. Why is that such a big thing here? And then the movie, the biggest problem I had with it was they tried to PG-13 the movie so that they could reach a wider audience. And I'm like, it's an M-rated fucking franchise, you know?
All those things, they always try and tune it down so they can reach this brighter audience. It's like, no, fucking leave it alone.
Well, that's why I respect Ken Levine. He's the guy that did BioShock. It's because I think it was Universal or somebody said that they'd like to do a BioShock movie, and they were going to give him a massive budget for it, but they said, you have to make this PG-13, and he said, well, fuck you then. He literally just went like, well, fuck you then. And they were like, well, we'll slice the budget.
About a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, I'd still like to see a BioShock movie, but I think wasn't Netflix going to do one?
I think now it shifted towards a show, but I haven't heard anything about it recently.
And even that one doesn't.
A couple years ago that they announced, oh, we're going to do a BioShock, and now that you got Fallout, that's been doing great. Second season's been really good. I've been keeping up with those.
The Last of Us.
So like maybe it will actually come to fruition now.
Fallout's amazing.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I don't know. I never played New Vegas. I never played that one. So a lot of it's kind of going over my head, but I'm watching like other people's reactions going, well, they took this part of it and they put it in here. And I'm like, oh, well, see, that's fan service. That's good for both me, who's never seen it, and people of the games. That's how you do it.
Yeah. So, well, speaking of fan service, there's another game coming out here. Wolfenstein is actually getting a third game. Now, It's a third game in the newer franchise, and apparently they are working on this game instead of Indiana Jones 2. So a lot of people are upset because Indiana Jones did so well, and they really wanted a sequel, but they're working on this one instead. And then
did they already have this one in the like back burner developing, and they just kind of shifted from Indiana Jones to this type thing?
I would not be surprised if this didn't have at least some concept stuff going on.
Right. So it would kind of make sense in that vein, but yeah, you should have waited to see how Indiana Jones did before pulling that whole group and going, we're going to go with a totally different game.
Cherry, I think they are working on at least one of those. Cherry says, I would like to see a new Punisher, Red Faction, and Max Payne games. And I thought they were working on a new Max Payne.
Yeah, I thought they were too.
I thought it was a reboot or
something.
A remaster.
Something.
Remaster?
Because I think it's Remedy that is working on the remaster of Max Payne, because they actually did the first one, and then Rockstar just published it. But I think they're working on that, and then yes, a Punisher.
I thought there was a Punisher one too.
Yeah, there was a Punisher back in the PS2 days, but they haven't done another one, and I'd love for. But
I thought there was talks now that they were thinking of. I don't remember which studio was doing it.
I think it was Sucker Punch.
Was it?
It might have been. They're the ones that do the Ghost games, Ghost of Yotai and Ghost of Tsushima. I'd actually love to see them go back to Infamous and then have
Infamous was so good. Both of those games were so good.
And a new Sly Cooper too.
I'd take that.
I'd take a Sly Cooper. Well, you say both. There was 3 Infamous games. Which one did you like better? There was one with Cole McGrath, the original one, and then there was the other guy, the street guy.
Technically, there's 4. Because there was Infamous. There was Infamous 1. And 2, and then then there's more than 4, because there was also First Blood or whatever it was, the spin-off or the little
PSP
and then there was the one that launched with the PS4, the First Light, or no, the Second Son, and then First Light was the DLC for that one with the girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause she was introduced in Second Son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd love to see them go back to Infamous, and then who would actually be a good one to do a Punisher game? I'd like to say IO Interactive.
That could be fun.
I mean, they already do Hitman, so
Right.
can't be too different.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe
But yeah, I'd
why
love to
they
see
haven't
Punisher.
done it.
Maybe. But yeah, Punisher, The Suffering, Area 51, Burnout, Road
Actually,
Rash.
depending on how they do Wolverine, I think Insomniac would be kind of fun to do a Punisher one. Their take
There
on
was
it.
a Road Rash like one not out, or that was out not too long ago. I think it was on PS4
Okay.
because I played it, and I played it. It was on PS4 and Xbox, and like I played it on Xbox, I believe. I played it for like 11 minutes, and I got 15 achievements in that 11 minutes, and I'm just like,
Jesus.
this game is horrible. I gotta remember the name of it though.
There you go. There's another game for you to play, right?
No, I already played that one.
Well, play it again so we don't have to.
Nope. I already played it, so you don't have to. So, I'm still working on Gollum. You know,
By the way,
I gotta-
I'm loving this bean
Yeah.
hat.
Isn't it comfortable?
Yeah,
It's like one of the most comfortable hats that I've ever worn.
yeah, I'll show you here. I mean, I didn't think it when I saw this, because it's got the holes in it.
The
I
mesh,
was like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, I was like, oh, that's more of like a trucker hat, whatever. But then it was like, now it's got the stretchy material.
My coworker said it reminded him of like body armor hats and
Oh, yeah.
and things
I
like
can see
that.
that.
And so
I might have to get a bunch of the. I don't know. How do you keep yours clean? You know,
I mean, yeah.
my head sweats. So
Yeah, there's like little things you can do, like put them in the dishwasher. Or there was another video I think I saw where there's some substance you can use on it that'll clean away the sweat.
yeah,
I've got-
Road Redemption. That
Road
was the
Redemption.
newest one.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a hot mess.
Since
To be
you
nice.
brought it up, how is your Gollum one coming?
I mean, I've only played I've only played it the one time on that stream,
Uh-huh.
and I'm in chapter 2, I think. I'm not sure why the hate. Like, I get it, it looks like ass.
Mm-hmm.
The controls are kind of clunky, but I mean, what I've played so far,
Not as
So
bad as,
far,
like, what you would
it's
think.
yeah, it's a mid game. Like, you know, okay, I could see it being a rental.
Hmm.
You know, granted, like I said, I'm only in chapter 2, and I mean, some of the controls are pretty damn fucking clunky, and you know, there's some of those parts in the game where, like, if you're spotted, you lose. Like, that's game over. It's like the equivalent of dying.
Mhm.
And you know, it's like there's a trophy, since some asshole had to play the plat that card. There is one trophy because I was
don't
looking
know
at
who would do that.
I was looking at the trophies after that happened, and one of the trophies is beat the game without dying. So there's going to be a lot of and the only way you can really get around that is doing a cloud save and then, like, you know, exiting out of the game, re-downloading the save, and logging back into the game.
You know, you're
And-
the one that creates all these rules. You kind
Oh,
of.
I know. No, I know. And I'll gladly take that $100. And you know, there's one, like I said, to beat the game without dying, and even the devs must have known that was like a fuck you trophy, because the name of the literal name of the trophy is something like "How did you do it?" You know, and but yeah, so we'll see as the thing goes on. Cherry's been chatting here while we're chatting. He says, I was just looking up the history of Parallax Software and how they became Volition and then Deep Silver, and how Deep Silver then got some of THQ's IPs, but sold them to THQ Nordic. Yeah, they do need to bring those back. Some of their old IPs back. Saints Row, Red Faction, Punisher, Summoner, Descent, Free Space.
Ooh, decent.
You know what one I really miss, or I was all had high potential. I don't know. I think you played it, Neodeath. The Kingdoms of Emelar, Reckoning.
Yes.
Those were good. That was such a good. I'd never played the new DLC. That just dropped like when they did the remake or the remaster. They remastered it, and the sad thing is that was supposed to be like an introduction to this whole new world that was going to be an MMO game.
Oh, really?
And there was going to be a whole game that was an MMO set in that world of MLR. And then the game itself didn't take off like 38 studios wanted it to, and then that studio went under, and Kurt Schilling fucked them over and fucked over New Jersey. That's a great story you should look into sometime. But
Oh, boy.
yeah. And so I don't think we'll ever see a sequel to that, but I was glad when THQ put out the remaster.
Yeah. So there's another story. Neodeath, I want to get your opinion on this one.
Oh, boy.
Because you're the big Nintendo guy here. Nintendo is facing fresh labor complaints 3 years after a union busting settlement.
I did not know about this one.
Yep, Koimiya, you and I were talking about this a little bit before the show, before he got on here. But yep, Nintendo of America is once again facing labor complaints from one or more of its workers.
What the hell is that ad?
Yes.
I don't know,
Probably
but
for tampons. That's usually what they do for those
It
ads.
says go boundless. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll just say
Yeah.
yes.
Like, where the hell did that? What is okay?
I just hate when like those ads like that just pop up and they have nothing to do with
Anything like any of your algorithms, like what are you watching for your?
Yes, I'm not that you know of.
Okay. Anyways,
Are you trying? I think it's trying to say I visit some single player sites. Let's see here. Nintendo of America is once again facing labor complaints from one or more of its workers. GameFile reports the new charges accuse the Switch 2 manufacturer of violating sections of its National Labor Relations Act dealing with worker organizing and related union activities. These come just a few years after the company settled a previous labor charge with a former tester for $26,000.
Jeez, that seems like chump change to them.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nintendo pretty much just farts and makes $1 billion out of it, but
Or sues everybody else and steals their money.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, the charges were filed on December 17th and January 6th against both Nintendo and tech contracting services firm Tech Systems. They both list the following alleged violations of NLRA, and you can read all that here, but it says including
National
layoff
Labor
and
Relations.
refusal to hire and what is this? Concerted activities, retaliation, discharge, discipline. And here's an explanation, and then it goes into what that all means.
So basically, they're saying that they fired people for trying to form a
Unionized.
union, kind of like what's going on at the other one.
At Rockstar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same type of thing. So that they once somebody becomes very boisterous in their work, that they want to form a union, and they usually the union will pick a couple people to help facilitate it, talk about it, and whatnot. As long as it's on the right times, then they become a target from the company because they want them to shut up so that they can not have to deal with the unions and everything. They get a big target on their back, so they'll start getting disciplined for random fucking shit that they didn't get before, even though they may be a good worker or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, they can get them out of there. I've seen it a few times in people trying to form their unions, and I know one guy.
Oh, damn.
He actually got like settlements from the company, like they did up above, because they targeted him specifically. So it looks like that's the same thing. So what is the company that did it? Is it Nintendo or one of the affiliates?
It sounds like it was Nintendo. Well, it says it was that it was launched against both companies. So it was launched against both Nintendo and Tech Connecting Services firm Tech Systems.
Okay.
Yeah. So it sounds like it was maybe Tech Systems that they were working for, and Nintendo was like basically backing up Tech Systems.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get out of that.
Right.
So I know. I'm just saying, like, I'd like to bring up you on this because you're the one that's actually in a union, and I know you're the big Nintendo guy here too. Do you think that Nintendo is at fault here, or just based on the information that we have, and they've got a history of doing it.
Right. It looks like they've done it before, and gotten a little slap on the hand with 26,000. To them, that's fucking nothing. They don't give a crap. And that's the problem with a lot of these things is the company knows they're doing fucking wrong and union busting and going after these people and stuff. They don't give a crap because the fees are so little, it's laughable. They're like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know that does bring up the other article you were talking about.
Yeah. Hang on. Because that one actually I couldn't get the actual link to post for some reason. So let me pull up the Facebook page here. We're somewhat professional, right?
No.
Huh.
Hopefully we're doing like a 2-ish hours thing. I know we've gotten off topic here.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely keep it about 2 hours, maybe slightly over, but
slightly over in Cyclops speak means like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
15 stories later.
Hey, I'm not the one that always goes off topic here. You guys do.
I mean, we all go off topic here, but let's try and keep it kind of consistent this season, maybe.
Maybe, kind of, sort of. Isn't that what Angel? Jokes. Isn't that what Angel loves about us, though?
Yeah.
Here it is. Yeah. So this was on Eurogamer. Fired employees at Grand Theft Auto 6 studio Rockstar have been denied their interim pay, which is basically their unemployment, by the UK tribunal. Union highlights firms' flimsy grounds for defense.
So basically, the company is fighting back against having to pay them unemployment, subpay, whatever the case may be with their union.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because of whatever they may have found, and they're trying to use that to say, nope, these are the grounds, and we're sticking to it. I didn't read their article. You said that they went back and looked at the Discord server that they were all in, and they found something.
Yeah, they did find that some leaks had been put on that Discord server, but they're trying to say that that was a private server that can't be leaked because it's a private server. Nobody has access to it
except for them, right?
But except for them. Here's the thing, though, is but if it's on Discord, doesn't a Discord employee have access to those servers?
I don't think so. If you buy the server, I'm pretty sure it's your server, whatever you want to do, and you can deny or put on there who you want to come in and who you don't.
Mm-hmm. So, but wouldn't an employee at Discord have access to that? Because it's their server.
It doesn't matter. You pay for it. It's yours.
Yeah, their whole thing is that server could be hacked into, and those leaks could go out.
What has happened to most of these companies? They've had their shit hacked into either way. So, I mean, that's a moot point. They can hack into anything. They're just trying to use it as a way to get out of jail free. They know they did wrong. by firing those people because they were trying to form their union. So
yeah, true.
That's how I see it. We'll see. We'll see how it progresses because this is totally new that I've seen that they're now being denied, but it looks like they're still fighting back.
Yeah, and a lot of people are trying to say that they're going to boycott Grand Theft Auto 6, and I'm like, that boycotts the work those workers did, then, right?
I mean, it does, but it also helps. Sorry, I'm reading comics. I didn't see Slayer joined us.
Hey, Slayer.
We could form a union. Not
boys. Yeah, we're all trying to make out.
Yeah.
Oh, calling me out.
Tell us about that Deathly Hollows.
No consistency allowed. It wouldn't be Geigo if there was consistency.
All right.
Well, isn't that like what Ozzy Osbourne said? Without the drugs, he wouldn't have been Ozzy.
For sure.
Yeah, but like Jack said, he's like, yeah, but there were no drugs at the end, and he was still Ozzy. So, I like it. Just got really quiet with that. Like, don't want to necessarily promote that. So,
right? Not on this show.
Maybe on the other show. So let's skip that one here. I know.
Moving on.
Neodeath, you wanted to talk about the Legos.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Well, I mean, my Lego is kind of my second thing I kind of collect and do. And today or this week was some pretty big announcements. One of them being good old Ocarina of Time is coming out with a new set with Zelda and Ganondorf. And it looks really good. They already had, if you can see, they had this one, the Great Dooku Tree, that came out last year, I think it was. And it's kind of a 2-in-1. You can change it up on if you want it to be like Breath of the Wild or more Ocarina of Time. I actually have not gotten that one because the price tag on it was so damn expensive. It was like $2.99, and the piece count is kind of low, so you're paying a lot for the.
It's just the name you're paying for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even this one is kind of high. It's $130 for like 1,000 pieces. Usually, that would be like a
high. Says the guy who sends me a link to his $500 microphone.
Leave my microphone out of this.
Wait, what's
your microphone? What the hell's a microphone?
It's a new one. I just invented it.
It's $500 apparently.
Yeah. It's whatever all the other streamers and stuff use. Leave me alone.
I don't. I'm sure Cyclops doesn't.
Big name ones. How's that?
We're going to make that a soundbite, a microphone.
Great.
And then just apply that with the shut up and take my money.
Anyways, like it should be like $100 for that piece count. But because it's Zelda, it's $30 more. That's the only gripe I have about it, but I will definitely be pre-ordering this one.
See, so the price doesn't matter in the long run because you're still fucking buying it.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, what else are you going to do? Are you just not going to get
buy it? Yeah.
I want a Zelda. I want the Zelda ones. They
that sounds
really
more like
cool.
a you problem than a price problem.
And Koimiya not getting his Switch too. Which problem is that? I think that's also a
that's a male problem.
Yeah, no. I'll get it one way or another. Be it the Plat That's or something. I'll get it one way or another from him.
Okay. And then the other one that was announced this week from Lego also was the new Pokemon sets, which you want to talk about prices.
Yeah.
This one definitely. But I mean, this one also, it's mainly this one, where you get all 3 characters. What the hell
is that
going on?
What?
I'm not the only one hearing that, right?
No, I can hear it too. It's like
It sounded like a phone vibrating, but okay.
No, mine
Anyways.
are on silent.
All right. I mean, this is almost 7,000 pieces for $650. It's not a bad piece count to price. If you like that, thing.
Piece count to price ratio.
Yeah. And then, the good thing is, you can take them off. You can separate them out if you want to.
Yeah, right
I mean,
here.
It doesn't look like a bad build.
Available to you if you have 2,600 points through your membership, but that's through the Pokemon.
For what?
Yeah. So it says, unfortunately, you won't be able to find Pokemon Center and Kanto badge sets on
the gift
shelves.
for purchase.
Yeah.
So if you buy that big $600 set, you get the gift with purchase, which is the badges, which everybody right now on eBay are selling the badge one, which is a little set, exclusive set that you can only get when you buy this big one for like $300.
Mm.
And you bought it,
from what I've seen. No, I'm not pre-ordering this one. I don't give enough care about
wink.
No, I don't care about. I don't care about Pokemon.
Cyclops is over there blinking at you. Blink, blink.
I don't care enough about Pokemon to get these.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I do get FOMO for the special things, but it's so dumb the way it looks. I'm like, why would anybody go so nuts about that?
Cherry says, Nintendo clearly doesn't need any more money. Please stop paying them.
And by the way, when you said wink,
that was a wink, but you don't know it because it's just an eye.
I was trying to get that, and you guys moved on way too quick.
But I mean, there are cheaper ones in the set. You get Eevee, Pikachu. So it's a whole new thing because Nintendo never had, or Lego never had the rights to Pokemon. It was always like, I think Mega Bricks or one of those other companies. So that's why it's also kind of exciting is we're finally getting Pokemon.
So you're saying that this Lego set is maybe worth the price, you're just not interested enough to get it.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea
yet.
Nope. I don't care enough about Pokemon.
That FOMO will kick in, and
if I would have already had it pre-ordered.
That FOMO will kick in, and his microphone will start whispering things to him about him needing to buy it. And...
Nope.
Yes, and we all know what's coming. And you're going to say nope up until the day that I mess with you through the group chat that we have going like, see, I told you.
Take my money.
Not happening.
So
I won't buy that one. I will buy the Zelda one.
So a big story that I want to talk about before we start really wrapping it up here. Are you guys? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one here, but are you guys fans of the Life is Strange series?
I have them, but I don't think I've played them.
So, the new Life is Strange game has been announced. Now, this is despite the last game, which was Double Exposure. The last game didn't do very well. I don't think it made its money back. And then I think there was a lot of fan backlash because of how they treated the material. Because without trying to give too much away, there's a very important decision that you make regarding the character Chloe at the very end of the very first game. Now, throughout the series, you can kind of choose what happened to her. And she can either make they can reference her or they could not reference her. And now in this one, depending on what ending you decide, it's either they were good friends or they were high school sweethearts or she's alive or she's dead. And they're trying to say, oh, both endings are canon, but then they never really did anything with her. And then everyone's like, the whole thing was supposed to kind of latch onto these two and you just totally shove the one off to the side. Well, apparently in this next one coming out, this is actually Chloe's jacket. And you actually saw her in the teaser trailer walked by, they made sure to hide the hair so you couldn't tell who it was. But the minute she turned around, you knew it was her because you saw this jacket. So, and now they're saying the new Life is Strange will release later this year. Which means, if you're paying attention, we got an entire franchise of Life is Strange before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. We got Chloe back before we got Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well, you don't know that. It could release after that. It could be scared to release right then.
Well, they're saying here just it'll release in 2026, and most insiders are saying summer of 26.
Oh, okay.
Summer or early fall.
Okay.
So I don't know about you guys, but I am really, really excited to have Chloe back. Why do I feel like I'm the only one excited about this here?
Because you are.
I bought those games, but I never played them. I know they sounded really fun and whatnot.
Go get an emotional investment into them and then come back.
Okay.
He can't even get past Doki Doki. You honestly think he's gonna fucking do Life is Strange?
I mean, as long as the story isn't just pure reading, it's like reading a book. That's why I fell asleep today when I was playing that game. I'm like, this is a book. I'm like nodding off. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Save.
That's why we said it's a novelization game, which means reading. I don't know if you knew what novelization meant.
I know, but geez, I didn't think it was that much. I'm probably not even halfway through the game, am I?
You haven't even hit the first major point yet.
Oh,
you gotta, yeah. I mean, now
from what you told me where you're at, you haven't even. You're still like in the prologue.
Oh, fuck me.
No, thank you. I don't. I love you, but
I'm a slow reader. That's why I like games that just read, have voice acting and shit.
Well, okay, but Life is Strange has voice acting.
Right.
There's some rating.
Come on.
There's a lot of
Neo. Cyclops completed Doki Doki with one fucking eye. Don't want to hear about your slow reading. Okay.
What does that have to do with how you read? Comprehension and reading are two different things.
See, you can read faster because you have twice the eyes that I do.
Nope.
Yeah.
Comprehension is a different thing, though.
I know we both have ADHD, but trust me, you can do it.
Well, I'm gonna try and keep going. But I definitely.
Speaking of starting things,
Dragon Quest, damn it,
Cyclops. Yeah. When you fucking start in Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
When I get done with Assassin's Creed.
I don't want to fucking
let's
hear
all
that.
gang up on him, not me.
You need to start Claire Obscure.
And how far are you in Claire Obscure?
A lot farther than I was the last time you asked me.
Yay.
So
you finally got to Act 2, right?
Yeah, I just got to Act 2.
Did you hear that long pause? He's making. I couldn't remember if I did or not, but yeah, and we're literally. Well, I can't say anything without fucking spoiling it. So
yeah,
I'll message you.
How I felt.
I'll message you.
Okay.
So here, I'll I'll message you.
We'll talk about it off screen because I don't want to ruin it for any of our viewers either that may want to play the game because it is a fantastic game.
Okay, and that's the third time we've said fantastic.
All right, I just sent you. I just sent it to you.
It's only the second time.
Oh, I see here. Slayer said, "Psh, fuck GTA 6. Fable's where it's at."
Yes.
That's another one I've never played because it was always on Xbox.
Well, yeah, but this is a whole reboot of the franchise, so I'm just thinking, fuck, let's play. Let's start playing.
Halo coming to the PS5 as well. Heck yeah.
If it did that, I'd play it.
Is the new Fable coming to PS? Well, I mean, it seems like every fucking Xbox game is coming to PS.
Oh, I'm sure Fable is too, but I said Halo.
Oh, yeah, Halo is coming to PS5.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Can't wait.
Let's see, Fable.
Neo, I sent you a message of where I'm at.
So right now it says that it's just slated for 26, and yes, it will be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
PlayStation alongside Xbox and PC, moving away from its traditional timed exclusivity with Xbox first-party titles.
So
I don't think Xbox has any exclusive first-party titles anymore.
probably not.
No.
Even their in-house ones are not exclusive anymore.
So
I'll tell you, Act 2 takes quite a long time. So
Okay.
just stick with it, and oh my God, will it continue to go? What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sure.
I just wanted to see what he said here. I've been waiting for Fable for 15 fucking years so GTA 6 people can calm the fuck down. Well, I mean, you got a lot of Fables in between in a 13-year time period, you know.
More than GTA's. And it's not like they kept remastering the same game on every fucking system.
Well, I like how Bethesda says they'll keep doing that with Skyrim as long as people keep buying it.
True.
It's like, well, if people wouldn't buy it, they wouldn't do it. So
Yeah.
it's like those people that go out and shop on Thanksgiving, and then they tell the cashier, like, I can't believe they have you working. It's like, I can't believe you're shopping.
Right?
I see what he say here, but 2 and 3, 2 or 3 didn't compare to the first one. I'm really looking forward to the new Fable. So I don't care what anybody says. I'm looking forward to the new Fable, and that's probably not going to come out in 26.
Well, there's supposed to be that upcoming Xbox Direct that's going to be talking about it. I think it's next week.
Yeah, but even if they get an Xbox Direct, doesn't mean they're going to hit that.
No, but I'm saying we might hear a release date that day.
At least something new. Here, release date. It might release window.
Oh, like
how long have they been working on this one?
Well, it was announced like what, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So they were working on it probably how long before that?
They confirmed it's coming out this year. Yeah, they also confirmed that GTA was coming out in a couple of months.
Yeah, but GTA isn't done by the same company that's doing Fable.
Yeah, but GTA also said they were going to be out in 2025. Then it was May of 26. Then now it's November of 26. Right in time to fuck every other developer because
I mean, it seems like a lot of the studios now are like, oh, we got to push it back because we want to have a quality blah 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 blah. Their PR bullshit.
Well, it's like in the summertime. How many movies launch up against each other, and they both do well? I mean, they launched Oppenheimer against Barbie, and I'm like, both of those made like $1 billion. So trust me, your studios are fine.
Right.
But.
Yep. And that's my argument about 6. But you guys fucking don't want to hear me.
I never said you were wrong. I'm just saying I see where the developers' points are coming from, but I see yours too.
I see both sides, but I see like an indie developer or a small developer is not going to go up against that because they're just gonna get crushed. Whereas,
which is why I love Wolverine, that. What is it? Who is it? Devolver. Every time GTA changes their date, they're like, okay, we'll see you that day. And, like they're planning their release date strictly around GTA's for their next game. So,
I mean, I do believe what you said, though. What you said last time was that, there's going to be a very minor vocal minority that's going to be like, 13 years for this shit and it's broken, da-da-da. And they're going to, that's... At this point, I'm thinking they're going to do that just for views and clicks.
Well, yeah.
But there's going to be ones that do it.
Yeah, you'll always get the ones that want to do that. But I think even the graphics, from what we've seen, looks like it's just going to blow you away. So I think it'll be worth it on that standpoint. It'll be the next, this is the game that we're all holding graphics up to. You can do it on this system.
Mm-hmm. So, Gameplay Boy, how's it going? So what did he say here? They confirmed it like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and announced it's going to be a release date. Okay, so I didn't catch that. So, all right, was there anything else that you guys had to bring up? We could bring up Yakuza, but I don't think we need to. It's just Yakuza 3 is not going to be a standalone game. You have to buy the other ones if you buy the bundle.
Oh, okay.
That's all that there was really doing there was Yakuza 3 Remastered will not be available to buy as a standalone game after Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties releases next month. Pre-existing owners will be able to continue playing, but new players will have to buy the complete Yakuza Complete Series bundle.
Who does our Geigo on Facebook?
Oh.
What do you mean? Who does it?
We do?
Well, I mean, who wrote the caption for it?
I did.
I think you did.
The one with the fist reel episode?
Oh, I said first real episode.
No,
okay.
you said fist.
Okay, okay, I screwed up.
And you're going after
You need to get that eye checked, sir. You need to get that eye checked.
Wrong. Okay.
Well, I'm another year older now as of yesterday, so
he went senile in a couple hours.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say that on our end. It just says season 2, episode 2. So.
No, it's like I said. Whoever wrote the caption.
Yeah, that was me.
Very good.
I know I've been a disgrace to Beam. So, all right, yeah. If any of you guys have anything else to add here, anything else you're looking forward to, or anything else?
I'm looking forward to seeing the Bears beat the Rams this weekend.
We got a Bears fan here. We got actually 3 Bears fans here. So go Bears.
Yeah, I was quite surprised because the wife and I turned on the Packer Bear one last week, and they were just getting smashed.
Dude,
right before the halftime.
The crying up here is fucking glorious.
Yeah, because anybody that doesn't know, Koimiya is in Wisconsin. So there was a flash flood warning. Is like all the tears of the Packers fans just flooded the whole area.
Slayer did come back here. Did you all see Clive Barker's Hellraiser game? Did it already release, or it's going to release?
It hasn't yet, but they've released a trailer.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Right.
I just get a little iffy with games like that in the new Halloween because they always look so glorious when they put them out in the trailers, and I'm like, oh, so amazing. But then it's just like a Dead by Daylight ripoff.
Right.
Yeah, but this I think is a actual survival horror game, not a Dead by Daylight or anything like that.
It probably will be.
It's got like an actual single player story, I believe.
And I'll definitely check it out. I get into some horror games, not all of them, but so I'll check that one out. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, anybody in the audience, how about what is that? Bubsby 4?
Oh yeah. You remember Bubsby from like Super Nintendo days? The cat.
Oh yeah.
Kind of a Garfield ripoff.
I'd like to get a Conker's Bad Fur Day remake, like an actual remake, not one like they did with Rare back on the original Xbox, but an actual full-on remake.
That ain't happening.
No.
It probably won't happen, but I want it. I just feel like a little kid, but I want it, man.
He's a rabbit? Who's a rabbit? Bugsby?
Bugsby, yeah.
No, he's not.
He's
Bubsy's a bobcat.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's called Close Encounters of the Furry Kind and all that? Claws Encounters or whatever. Bubsy is a bobcat.
Yeah.
Sab, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, man, but lay off it.
Or pass it. One or the other.
Yeah.
Or pass it.
He might, yeah. So
bunnies are furry.
He is not a rabbit. He doesn't even have rabbit ears. Yep. Oh my god. Pull up a fucking picture.
Do I have?
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you.
And that has nothing to do with what we were fucking talking about.
Well, I was thinking, Bobcat is go. I was trying and I failed.
Yeah. I don't even know what you were trying to reach with that one.
Whatever.
Yeah.
There it is.
Bobcat. That is not a fucking rabbit.
It's a Garfield ripoff.
Yeah.
Why do you think he was collecting balls of yarn? The enemies were called woolies. It's a fucking bobcat. It's not.
I played the one on the Super Nintendo. It wasn't bad. I don't think I played any of the other ones.
You aren't missing much with any of the others.
I mean,
I don't see the
Don't
difference.
see the
Okay, so
difference.
Seb, your eyes are worse than Cyclops's.
So Slayer, I do have one that is actually good for here.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No.
Yeah. Anyway. On that note,
I'm just playing, man. But seriously, no, it's always been a bobcat. So, but anyway, but yeah, that's all I had here. I'm sure we'll get some more great gaming stories throughout the week. And I'm hoping we can get a hold of Looker and Dingy and see if we can get them back on the show as well. Anybody else, if you would like to be a guest on the show, you can always reach out to us either through email or through any one of our socials on here, and just let us know when you would like to come on as a guest, and we will make it happen. All right.
Yeah, I know Looker and Dingy were both in the Facebook, but Beam was not giving me that chat, so I missed
Beam
it.
doesn't give you Facebook.
Does it not?
No,
Yeah.
Beam never.
Did.
Beam never had the API from Facebook for that.
Not yet,
Okay.
anyway. We got to talk to Angel and tell him it needs to happen.
I'll have
No,
to
they've
look.
tried. It's Facebook that's being bitchy about it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then
I
with
mean-
the whole Facebook gaming closing down in like March, I don't think they're going to give out their API, quite honestly.
Okay.
So-
Mark
Oh, I didn't know
Zuckerberg,
they
because
were-
we know you're watching. Get your shit
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, he watches us.
You never know. I mean, we did get Angel Munoz, so
Yeah. But I didn't know they were closing down
Yeah,
the Facebook
yeah.
gaming.
Facebook gaming is shutting down. I think in March it is.
I thought
Did
they
you do
already
that?
shut down. But
So-
honestly,
No,
I thought they did anyway.
Is
no,
that another one you killed?
I didn't kill that. No, I didn't do Facebook gaming.
No,
Okay.
he paid for
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Sci-fi says Angel has tried to get Facebook, but Facebook turned him down. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what. Yeah, Facebook
Okay.
is very stingy.
Yeah, Facebook is Facebook.
I mean, I don't usually go out, streaming out to that one. I just did it this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go, it looks like Slayer has a question for us.
What you got, Slayer? Type fast.
I type fast. I'm trying to go get some ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
The fat dude wants ice cream. There we
Yeah.
What is this
But yeah,
question?
the,
A fucking novel? Come on, Slayer.
But,
There's gonna be more
Looker
words.
and Dingy were in the chats on my Facebook.
Do you know what band Hideo Kojima listens to? It's probably some off the wall, like fucking
All right.
K-pop, Demon Hunters or some shit.
I wouldn't even say
Like,
it was that. It would be like something totally weird, like some jazz or something.
right? He's
You're
like,
like,
I'm into Mel Torme, or some weird shit like that.
I saw my nephew last Christmas, and he's 10 years old, and I asked him,
That tracks.
yeah, that tracks. I asked my my 10-year-old nephew about K-pop Demon Hunter. He looked at me and he's like, "Boys don't watch that." And I was like, "Really? Because it's a good show."
I was gonna say Cyclops is like, this guy does. It starts one tear out of his eye.
I can only do one tear at a time, dude.
I never did watch that one. I know everybody raved about it.
I gotta watch. I actually haven't seen it. I've just seen clips of it, but I was like, that looks awesome though. Yeah, but I did hear about he likes My Chemical Romance, but it was like that just I'm not surprised at that at all. It'd be like if he says he listens to Christina Aguilera, I might be like, what, huh?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with MCR. I've met them, I've hung out with them, and Gerard bought me a hot chocolate back in the day, and so I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. That was back when you used to hang out with like big bands behind the scenes and everything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't become
Back
like a
in the day.
roadie or something.
I would have to
Or
travel.
groupie.
No, not a groupie, but
I'd
just
still have
you
to
could be a
travel.
roadie and, like,
like-
you could go set up the stages and you get like free tickets to every show. And
but yeah,
he posted an album.
on his Instagram, and I just didn't expect it.
I mean, that just tracks. It just seems like the kind of thing he'd listen to.
They know how to write catchy songs. So, I
Mhm.
mean, you know.
I mean, he's a good writer. He also did the Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy, yeah. That was his baby.
Yeah, some of the worst songs in history are the catchy ones, like "I Just Met You" and "This Is Crazy." Like,
Yeah.
no.
If it can worm its way into your head, then yeah. And then you start singing it. Oh. Did you mute him again?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know if he was playing around again or if you did that.
That was him.
All right. What's this last one? Or
Yeah, you can do it to others, see?
Wait,
okay,
what?
stop playing with the mute.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
not like
listen
that
here.
you can say sorry once.
That's a word salad for you, Seb. Thank you.
Yikes.
So yeah, he is typing in more words than Doki Doki Literature Club, which apparently Neodeath doesn't like.
I just can't. I want to go play something else. I want to play
So
something more
finish
fun.
Doki Doki.
Well, that's why I'm like, I have
Because
to
it's
play
about
this
time you
fucking
fucking
thing.
started the damn thing. So go finish it. You could have
Go
it done
finish
tonight.
Player Obscure.
You could have it done tonight. And then you're free to play whatever.
I was almost like thinking about platting it, but I'm like, is this gonna be? But I
Plat
think
Doki
once-
Doki? Do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
I
it.
see what Slayer was doing. Says I parodied Nickelback. So if you look at this, it's not like you say you're sorry. Once a Swedish from a different country. You gotta do it.
That's what he was doing. Okay. But I think once you beat it, I think you can skip through it and make different choices. I'm hoping because
I
it does have a
Believe.
skip button.
Yeah, I believe so. I haven't played it, to be honest with you.
might
I've thought
be
about going
pretty
back
easy.
and platting it, but
I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to actually get through it. So. What do you got on your
Knock
end there?
that shit off.
every
Oh,
time you
you
start
did it.
singing, I'm just gonna fucking mute your ass.
Hey, I'm a professional singer. And now you cannot mute me.
Okay, we'll just do this.
You can't boot me off my own show.
Try me.
Here we go.
Challenge accepted.
Right?
So,
I can click end stream just as fast as you can, you know.
Okay, now, children, do I have to separate you two? Do I?
Okay,
There.
anyway.
You're separated now.
Anyway.
all right.
Oh, so that's what it's like to be up here.
So,
All right,
But,
let's close out the show.
we've been
Yeah.
trying to close out for like the
yeah,
last
we've
15 minutes.
we've this train has definitely gone off the rails
Yeah. Was this train
Boot
ever
fest.
on the rails?
and slid sideways into the the thing.
Yeah.
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 It's completely,
You know, the
Yep.
thing.
the thing by the thing. All right. Well, we want to
Station. That's the fucking word I'm looking for.
Okay, so we want to thank everybody for putting up with this buffoonery that we have going on right now.
Thanks, Sci-Fi. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank-
Thank you, everybody that watched us on all the different
Sci-Fi and Cherry and Sab and who was the other one? Game
Slayer.
Boy? Gameplay Boy.
Game Playboy. Yeah.
You have Gameplay Boy, Slayer. Yeah,
I know
thank you all.
Junior, I think, was watching too.
Looker was lurking, I believe.
Yep. Look
Sorry.
Effort
and
optional,
dingy.
as you know, he actually just kind of. I think that should be the new name of the show. Effort optional.
Oh, right.
So, but all right, yeah. Thank you all for coming and hanging out, and we will see you next time. Remember, haters gonna hate, and gamers got a game.
Oiders!
Good night, everybody.